Hey, what's happening? What's up? What's up? What's going on? How's everybody doing tonight?
Great.
What's going on,
Hi.
guys?
Wonderful.
Sorry, everybody. I had technical difficulties once again. I'm getting myself a new PC real soon. This thing is starting to become garbage to me. So I apologize for you guys that were waiting in here for a while. I see Robin is here, Knives in Orbit. Of course, Strike First, Strike Hard was number one tonight again. Heather, thank you so much for being here. And let's see, Broken Raikou, official Caitlin. What's up, Caitlin? How are you tonight, hon? Excuse me. And I do apologize for making you guys wait. I appreciate you guys waiting, and I appreciate you guys being here once again.
All
Uh,
good things come to people who wait.
that's right. And once again tonight, everybody, we have um, Mr. Big Popper up on panel. Uh,
Woo!
sorry about that. Something in my throat. Mr. Big Popper, once again, our beautiful evil queen, Morticia.
Hello.
Miss Rachel, once again, the lovely Miss
Hi.
Rachel, I should say, and again for the evening's comic relief is the incredible dancing Pennywise the Clown.
That's me.
And again, hello to everybody in the chat. Thanks for being here and thanks for being so patient. What's up, Stranger Than Fiction? Welcome, and Mr. Wolfden. Hello, my friend.
Hi, Wolf. Hi, Broken.
Yes, Robin, I was in a rush last night. I was irritated last night, and I apologize, guys, for running through that and dropping off like I did. It was a very bad day, as everybody on panel can relate. It just was a bad day, a lot of stress, not to mention things going on in my own personal life were going on while I was dealing with all that garbage that, Mr. Misery on the other side of town decided to try to make for everybody. But luckily to say, checkmate, bitch. It didn't happen. So
We are stronger than ever.
here we are once again, and we ain't going
We
nowhere.
took our frustration out on Flacco.
Yeah, well, that was another whole situation. But yeah, we had to finish the night off like that too. Everybody had wanted answers, and I tried to give them as many as I could. So what's up, Ace? Um, thanks for being here, and we dealt with everything. Everything's handled. There really was nothing to deal with, honestly. It was just a big
Really?
mistake.
Yeah. No.
And my family and me are here together, and this is where we'll be. What's up, Big Ed?
Definitely.
East Soto.
Is that Eddie?
That's,
Is
that's,
that
my,
is that
that's my buddy.
is that who that is, Rachel?
That's E. Yeah, that's E. We
Okay.
just call him E.
Right. I just didn't know if that was because it looked the
Yep, that's
icon was
him.
different. I haven't seen him in a while either. What's up, buddy? I ain't seen you in a minute. And
Big
Bowser G
Bowser G.
just
Hi.
got home. Get yourself
Bowser.
situated.
Hey,
Get
Bowser.
comfortable.
Every time I
I
see
can't-
his
I
name, I
can't
want to
see
go.
the chat. Let me know when
Wow, wow.
Pookie's in here.
Who?
Pookie.
Pookie.
Will do.
Poop.
Will do. So how are you all today? A panel.
Good. I just know that my girlfriend here, Rachel's, kind of been on a little tear storm. But what's new to that? She just fucking hammers everybody.
One of
That
these
dumb
days,
bitch.
people's gonna learn not to fuck with Rachel.
Who are we even talking about now?
It's so stupid. Okay, so let me break this down.
Rachel has
So-
the floor.
So in 2018, so early 2018, so it was like January 2018, Isaac chased me off of Twitter. He like harassed me. He wouldn't leave me alone. So I came back with a fake profile. And the people that I was hanging out with, the group that I was hanging out with, ended up in Bowser's, which I don't even know if you know Bowser. That's Koopa Troop. He's not even really on YouTube anymore.
Yeah.
We ended up in his stream. It was what it was. I knew that I hurt his feelings. You know, a big war, you know, when he found out that I like wasn't who I said that I was a huge thing. I made a lot of mistakes. I held a lot of guilt. He did a lot of really mean things to me after the fact. It was a lot of bunch of immature bullshit with a lot of people that were surrounding the situation that were not helping it, but were adding fuel to the fire. So those same people have gone back and forth with Bowser, gone back into his community, left his community, went back, and I never said a thing, even though I had this like weird grievance with Bowser. And I just let people do what they want. Like, if you feel like you want to be his friend, go be his friend. Like, I ain't mad at it. Like, do what you do. So when Morticia reached out to me and told me Bowser was like, bro, no matter what issues her and I have with each other, Isaac's a piece of shit and he is the enemy. And I was like, damn, yes, please. Like, this conversation is so long, past needed. Let's do it. So Bowser and I had a conversation. I apologized for the shit I did to him. He apologized for the shit he did to me. We dropped it. Am I a Koopa Troop member? No. Are me and Bowser best friends? Are we going to go have subs together at Subway and maybe get a malt? No.
What's
Because
up,
our
Pookie?
drama ended. Yes. These people can't fucking handle it. And Haley wants to come for me. And that little bitch does not know, or nor does she understand, that I will fucking gut her.
So
She's a little bit nosy. I'll
Is this
say
carried
that.
over from the other day when she harassed you in the morning?
Yeah.
It's
yes. I don't know if y'all have seen her OnlyFans, but this bitch has no walls.
I don't go to
no walls. The bitch should not be taking nude photos and putting them on the internet. The end.
No walls.
This bitch has no walls.
Morals, you mean?
No, she has no walls.
Morals?
The bitch is a
old,
roast
honey.
sandwich. All floppy.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I'm getting it now. Holy
Meat curtains.
shit.
Meat curtains.
Oh, so you don't go in and out, you go side to side?
Meat curtains. There we go.
That's all I have to say. I'm done. I have no beef with you, but when you want to come for me and like you're sharing screenshots of me, of course I talk shit about Bowser, you dumb bitch.
Obviously, she got
But
some
that's
beef,
over and done with. And I don't know why people are still fucking bringing it up and can't just accept the fact that she's fucking, her and Bowser have called it cool.
Sorry, Robin.
You know why she's mad? Because she had a crush on Bowser and never, ever paid her any fucking attention.
Hi,
he took
April.
her money.
That's my mod, guys. Just letting you know. I just wanted to shout her out before I forgot. Go ahead.
April
he took her
Dawn?
money.
Yes, that's my girl.
Welcome.
He took her money.
Welcome again.
He took her money. He collected those super chats from her and those little Twitch coins, but he never gave her any attention. So be mad, bitch. Go eat your crumpets in England and shut the fuck up.
April Dawn. That name sounds so familiar.
Haley Mayo?
No, April Dawn.
Oh.
Like I know, like you don't know where she's from, do you, Morty?
Yes, I know all about her. I keep it
like,
on the down low though.
Just state is all I was wondering, state wise.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, is it a state that I'm familiar with?
I'm sure, yes.
Well, that was a dumb question. Anyway, I know somebody with that name, like personally. It's the exact same name is why I was curious.
Oh, okay. No, she's not from around your neck of the woods.
Okay, then no. Gotcha. That's all I wondered. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
I'm a little flabbergasted. I can't believe what my innocent ears just heard.
Shut up, Buffer.
Wait, what?
Bullshit. You ain't that innocent. You got kids. We know what you do.
Oh, the meat curtains conversation? Yeah.
Yeah.
The meat curtains.
You know, I can't fucking stand that word. Meat curtains. That is the most disgusting.
It is so nasty. It is. But when she said no walls, and we're all going,
I know. I kind of was like, what?
Does she need a new home? Does she live in a shed? Like, what do you mean? And then she let it out. I'm like, oh.
You know what? Rachel, when we talk to her, she has the sweetest, innocent voice. We know she's a nurse. Like, you know, like she's real intelligent and shit. And then she comes on here and her fucking horns are just out. And we're just like, wait, what? What?
Right.
She brings
I'm a
up meat
true
curtains.
defined Gemini.
You are, girl.
Oh, you're
you
two
definitely.
people.
That tells it there. That's it. That's the answer.
I'm a Leo.
I tell you this first.
So am I, Penny.
Huh?
So am I, Penny.
Yeah, it was August 19th. I'm a Leo. So I got that fucking fire burning inside me. And
No wonder my husband's a Leo too. God, I'm surrounded by Leos. And now Popper's a Leo?
I am a Leo.
You're a quiet Leo, though. Most Leos are more loud and obnoxious than. And
Ooh.
I'm not loud and obnoxious.
You're, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit, Penny. My ex-wife was a Leo too, and she was fucking crazy obnoxious. So
What are you?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Oh my god! Really?
Yep. And you know what that means.
I know my dad's a Sag. I have a daughter that's a Sag. My sister-in-law's a Sag. My best friend's a Sag. Like I'm fucking surrounded by the Leos and Sagittarians.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know anything about those, so I don't even know what Leo mean. You know what the personality traits for a Leo or anything like
I'll
that.
explain it to you after here.
Strong-willed, loud, obnoxious, all that. And again, not you,
Fiery temper.
Very,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Good in bed.
Yes.
That's a Sagittarius trait too, though.
Well, I'm a Virgo.
You're a virgin.
Yeah. Well, shut up.
My wife is an Aquarius. What's up, Steve Mahomes?
My
And Brent's
mom was
bald.
an Aquarius. Yeah.
Aquarius.
Oh, fuck.
Aquarius.
You know the girl I'm seeing right now? Her birthday is August 18th. Mine's August 19th. We're one fucking day apart.
Wow, that's got to be fun.
Yeah.
Same
But
here.
I'm dealing with
Signs.
this bitch constantly. Like,
One of my son's birthday is August 21st.
she's straight fucking like, we get at each other fucking butting heads. She's so cute, but like, goddamn. She's just like me. She can't keep her fucking mouth shut.
Ace said he's a virgin too. I mean, a Virgo too. Sorry.
A virgin. I'm a virgin. Ask my son.
Yeah. There it is. Or your daughter that doesn't exist. We could ask her.
They can ask her too, yeah.
Broken is a Aquarius. Bowser, he's a Sag too.
Oh yeah, Sagittarius. That's the way to go. You guys know what your Chinese signs are?
I'm
Yeah.
a rabbit.
No clue.
No clue at all.
Rooster.
I
I'm the
think
cock.
I think I'm a tiger, a tie guy.
I'm
I
a
think.
rabbit.
Let me look
Year
it
of the
up.
rabbit,
Say that again,
1975.
Penny. Say it again, Penny.
A rabbit, 1975.
Rabbit.
I just
You just
love
wanted to
your
hear me say
accent.
rabbit,
did.
motherfucker.
Most people do want to hear you talk. 90% of my chat's talking about the way you say things. I love it.
Oh, they
Oh.
fucking love him.
I'm
He's
a rabbit too.
Motherfucker's the favorite one for most people, though.
I'm a rabbit too. I'm a rabbit.
Ooh, Tyler's a Scorpio. Fucking
Look mine up
they'll
'cause I don't
pinch
know
you,
what
then
mine is for
sting
the
you.
Chinese New Year.
I'm a
I'm
snake.
1974.
The only way I know that is because I went to a Chinese restaurant one day and looked at the fucking the
On
placemat,
the table? Yeah, the placemat tells you.
and I was like, oh yeah, I'm a rabbit. Fuck them, you know.
Stranger
can't
Than
run that
Fiction
fast,
said
but-
they changed their Twitter
When did you
profile
start this
picture.
channel? It's been a while. Dixon.
Virgo here, Virgos rule because we fucking analyze everything. We have to have everything in fucking row. We're very organized. And we don't like it when it's disruptive. It drives us fucking insane. We're kind of OCD.
Maybe my mom lied to me about when I was born.
Why? Because you're a fucking snake?
No. She was talking. Wasn't she talking about a Virgo?
Yep.
Oh, you mean because you're obsessive compulsive?
And
Yeah.
very organized. He doesn't
I am
like
too.
anything out of place.
Like if we have shoes that sit by our door, by the front door, the back door, on the little thing, that every one of them has to be facing the same direction, neatly organized in a straight line. Everything has to be like that for me, or I go absolutely fucking crazy.
Really?
Placemats on the table. Like if you got 4 placemats sitting on a table at 4, you know what I mean? Place settings. The placemats have to be squared and evenly spaced out and like corner to corner. It's fucking ridiculous. And
You're
drive
a
people
bitch
crazy.
to live with.
I'm
I
done.
am. My wife hates it. I mean, I'm.
I come
stupid
off, I
fucking
kick my
clean.
work boots off. One goes up against the wall. One goes up against the cupboard.
I would have shot you already. I couldn't do it.
Fuck
My
it.
son.
I
my
don't give a fuck. In the
my
morning,
son
I'll
does-
put them back on. I'll go find them both. Gives me more
Right,
time.
my son does
to
the same thing. He'll walk in the door, kick his shoes off. They're all different directions. I'm sitting. He looks right at me when he does it. I'm like, motherfucker, go fix them now.
My girl will pick them up and put them together and be like, honey, and I'd be like, fuck it, I don't care. I'm unlacing them as I'm walking in the door, like
Right.
and I fucking kung fu those motherfuckers right off my feet.
Yep.
I
I'm
can
nuts
see
with
you
that
doing
shit.
that.
All right, here's another
Mhm.
one. Like, you know how your silverware drawer, everybody's got a silverware drawer, I'm sure. And
Yes.
it's got your forks, your spoons, your knives, and this and that. If I walk into the kitchen and open the fucking silverware drawer, my son's good for this, my youngest one, because he does dishes a lot. There'll be spoons in the fork spot, the knives are upside down, this and that.
I would totally purposely do that to bust your balls.
They do it.
I
They
would put them in
fucking
the
do
wrong
it.
position, wrong place.
They think it's funny, and
Oh,
it's not.
fuck. I would have
And
so much fun.
they know what's going on. Like, they could be all upstairs, and I'll go in the kitchen. They hear the door open. Then they hear the drawer slam, and I'm not, motherfucking brother, some of the fucking bullshit. And I spent 20 minutes to fix the silverware drawer. I mean, it's just the way I am. I can't stay. I've yelled at my mother, like, why did you create me this way? What are you talking about? She has it too.
I'd leave one shoe in the middle of the room and hide the other one, so you spent 20 minutes.
Dude, they
looking
do
for it.
this all the time. It's not even funny anymore. They'll take my slippers. My slippers are usually like, if I'm not wearing them, they're like where I was last, but they're neatly sitting there out of the way. I'll walk around to go find them, and one of them's like on the other side of the fucking house, sitting on a shelf, and one's over here on this side of the room. I'm like, you five fucking assholes, leave me alone.
That would be fun just to fuck with you, just to
They do
get
it.
you unhinged.
Does like visual shit bother you too? Like if I walked in and I was wearing like a flipper on one foot and a flip flop on the other, would that like?
I would throw you out of my house. I can't fucking deal with it. It's crazy. I've got to be probably the cleanest male you'll ever meet in your life. It's crazy. I can't handle it.
I'd be all like, "What's up, man?" Oh, flopping that flipper around, the other flip flop on.
I would probably try to find something that matched to give to you to fucking wear until you left, because that's just the way I'm not.
Throwing me back,
crazy.
Socks on me.
It's crazy. My son will come downstairs because he's a 15-year-old boy right now. He'll come downstairs trying to get ready for school, and I'm like, "You're not wearing that." What do you mean? That's like fucking purple and yellow. You can't fucking wear this. It doesn't match. And you need like fix your shirt. This is lopsided. That's wrong. It's like he's like, Dad, like go see a doctor. Like, really?
Are you sure you're not a Virgo?
I'm 100% November 23rd, hon.
I'm the biggest.
You got the
fucking ball buster on the
tendencies of a
planet.
fucking Virgo, though.
It's bad. It's it irritates me. That's how bad it is. Okay.
So those people that walk like with their socks like flopping off, like they're not all the way on.
Stop talking about it. Stop talking about it.
I wake up in the morning and take a piss, and my sock looks like that, and I don't bother.
Don't
to fix
even
it.
talk about it. I can't handle it.
I'm like, fuck it. I'm not bending over to fix this.
I can't handle it. I can't handle it at all.
I'll let it flop.
What's up, Shadow or Paradox? Sorry. Yeah.
Hey,
it drives me
Pookie, that's a New England accent.
Oh, is people talking about me?
Yeah, Pookie asked if that's a Southern accent.
No, I'm fucking. I'm
Southern.
fucking Rhode Island, motherfucker.
Southern? Are you really smoking crack, Pookie? That doesn't even sound Southern.
Fucking, you should see what they're saying about you, though, Pennywise, for real.
What the fuck?
Don't do that to him. That ain't even right. I would go crazy.
Have you
Yes,
ever
I'm a
heard me
fat-
say the
That's
word
right.
y'all?
Ooh, sorry about that,
No,
guys.
I
that
don't
was
think
gross.
so.
I'm from fucking New England. Most people think I'm from Boston. You should have seen when I went to California. Everybody's like, "Where the fuck are you from?" I'm like, "Rhode Island," and they're like, "Where is that?" I'm like, "In between Connecticut and Massachusetts." Nobody even fucking heard of it. Like,
I would have guessed when I first heard you. I would have guessed Boston too.
Yeah, that's
fuck
what
it,
I
I'm
would
Rhode
have
Island.
thought.
I waited to hear a few of the "Hey, that's a wicked pissa" and stuff like that come out of
We
your
do
mouth,
say
so.
wicked. Everything's wicked. That's a wicked cool car you got there.
Mine. I told you. The whole. You guys ever? I know you guys have watched the Wahlbergs.
Oh, fuck.
Have you ever watched the Wahlbergs? Any of you?
Yeah, they're from Boston.
The whole fucking family talks like that. All of them. Everything is wicked this and pissa that and forget it. It's a mother. What they swear, motherfucker. Just like he talks. That's why I said you'd think he's from fucking Boston.
He has
He's from
restaurants
where
in Boston.
that
That's where they're
fucking
from.
Long Island psychic's from. What's her name? Teresa?
Oh yeah.
If you're from New York, you call a toilet a turlet, a radiator a radiator, oil Earl. I mean, it's all
Earl, whatever his name
Say
is.
coffee.
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 Fucking
Memo.
coffee.
Memo. Like none of us in here have a problem with Smokey. We haven't said one thing about Smokey.
What's going on about Smokey?
Where do you see
Memo? He asked Dago what his problem is with Smokey.
Listen, Memo, my name is not Diego. It's Dago. Thank you, Morticia.
I'm the only one that calls him that.
Right. And I don't have any problems with Smokey. I've supported everything he's done, or George, whatever he's done. I mean, I know what you're talking about, dude. He's welcome to jump in here and talk to me if he needs to, but there's no issues I have nothing with him at all.
Boz is like,
I think what it is from
I know
when
what's
Steve
happening.
Billings went in there and said what he said. After that, Smokey stopped coming in.
Well, it's because they know that I don't want anybody under 18 in here. That's all.
Or just read what Bowser wrote.
Okay, hold on.
Check.
I'll be right back. I gotta take a wicked pisser.
No problem.
Be sure to shake it off.
You see it, Popper?
Yeah, you didn't hear me like trying to contain my laugh.
I thought you sneezed.
No, that was me trying not to laugh.
Oh, don't do that too long. Like I said, you're getting older. You might shit yourself.
Bowser.
Where's he at? Where's
he? Like, underage. Go to bed.
Bowser.
And I don't have an issue with him being 15. We don't talk about things that are appropriate for kids, and
that's all that it is, guys. Yeah. It's just that our content is really, really out there sometimes, and I don't want to offend anybody, and I wouldn't want anybody's parents getting upset with us. And I know that I wouldn't want my 15-year-old in.
You have your shit age restricted, right?
I do.
Okay. Well, then that kind of covers you on your end, although it doesn't keep minors from coming.
Oh, I know. How you doing, Mr. Whistle?
Yeah, exactly.
But that's
like
all.
Like I was saying, I don't have an issue with Smokey. I was in a stream yesterday or the day before yesterday. I didn't say anything, but
so was I. I go in to support him here and there. Like I said, I don't want I don't really want anybody underage in here. It probably is. I'll bet you.
What?
After yesterday's bullshit, all through the all these communities, people were going in with clone accounts of me, saying shit and making shit up and acting like they were me and saying this and that and everything else. So that's probably what it is. Somebody probably jumped in his stream as me and said that I said something, said something dumbass to him, and he thought it was me.
Sense. Yeah,
very possible.
Because that happened in Tina's stream like 3 or 4 times, and somehow or another, she modded somebody that was a fake account of me. And they were going in and hiding people and stuff like that, which I didn't get that, but whatever. I mean, I fixed stuff with her. I talked to her about everything and told her the truth. So
that's good.
Did she pull your wrench?
Initially, yeah, because of that going on.
There was so many people and talking shit about you in the chat.
Oh, I know. She didn't know what the fuck was going on. I'm like, listen, you got to and I think she kind of had an idea and didn't really believe 100% of it, and she just waited for me to go in so she could talk to me about it, and then she understood.
I'm glad that you guys fixed it, and it's fixed.
I talked to her. I'm gonna go talk to her some more, but I talked to her a little bit earlier before I came in here, so
right.
I just wanted her to know, you can't, and she knows how he is, so it is what it is.
So, what do you guys think about this whole bullshit with Whitney and her dad, and how Hogzilla's trying to say it's no big deal? What do you guys really think about that bullshit? And how do you think it would be handled if it was somebody else in our community or Wolfpack's community or Boss Up's community?
We already know.
You already know, because as soon as Kimberly showed up in here, it was all over the fucking internet, that I support pedophiles and everything else. So come on now.
And that didn't work.
No, not at all. So
he defends more fucking pedophiles than he calls people.
I'll say this, okay?
Michael, fucking Whitney. That fucking account was not hacked.
This is what I'll say. I hope it's not true for the sake of the children that were involved in that. But
Well, it is
for
what
any
it
other
is.
thing, I have no doubt that it is what it is. So it's crazy.
Well,
It's absolutely fucking crazy.
and I said it last night. I don't remember if it was I don't well, it definitely wasn't over here. It was over on Morty's live stream.
That's
That
100% true, Robin.
I have heard on Twitter that it's not just one account, it's multiple accounts.
Yep, I
I
have
saw
heard the
that
same
too.
thing.
I saw that too. What's up, James? And Robin made a
Hi,
point. He
James.
said if it is true, he'll use it against her later. Fact.
Well, and I said it in
Oh,
our group
you know
chat
it.
earlier. I bet you he has a so-called dossier on everybody that he's been able to gather information on over there, so that he can use it against them.
I said it.
Absolutely.
What did I
That's
say?
exactly what he
She's
does.
next on the chopping block.
If he does what he does with all of us, you don't have to think the people he's got closest to him he's going to do it to. I mean, come on.
Every time they open their mouth, he's fucking sitting, going back and forth and reading in between the fucking lines and documenting everything. And then the minute they fucking leave, then he pulls out his little file on you. And then, of course, number one, you're a pedophile. Number two, you're this, you're that, you're this. And then the doxing comes along.
Did
Right.
you see the reason why he lost his last account or got suspended? He said, "Oh, he lost it because Whitney's last name is racist because it's Coon."
Read,
Bullshit.
yeah. Read what Bowser said.
I don't see the chat.
3 air. I'll
Ed.
put it up here on this. I'll put it up on the screen. Can you see the screen, Penny?
Yeah, I can see.
All right, there. It's on the screen now. Underneath.
Facebook, all things.
He says 3 Facebooks
Three
with all the
Facebooks.
same things. How many accounts are hacked? All 3? Yeah, nah. Whitney's saying it's hacked. But this is coming from someone who gets aroused wearing diapers. So, exactly, Bowser.
Does anybody have a timestamp on those messages to that little boy? Because it was
I didn't even
probably
look at it.
before anybody knew who the fuck Whitney is, and they're not going to hack her father's account.
No, not all 3. I can understand one, but not all 3. He's a fucking pervert. He's a pedophile, and it's out there, and they can say whatever the fuck they want. It's disgusting, and I can't believe that Hogzilla is even gonna fucking breeze over it and not fucking. And he's gonna be like, "Well, it ain't her. It's her dad." Like, really, dude? What the fuck? Whatever.
Well, and and I don't know this story, but I'm just taking Alyssa at her word. She said it's bullshit. He kicked Frank the Tank out because his uncle was talking to little girls.
Oh yeah, that's right, Alyssa.
Yeah, I remember that. Yep.
Yep, exactly. Good point for bringing that up.
And like I said,
y'all forget.
When Kimberly came in here, he started blasting that. And Kimberly's situation isn't even a level 3 situation. It's more of a teenage love situation when they were a couple years apart. It's not even that, that dangerous. It's not a dangerous one. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, highlight
Alyssa's.
Highlight hers and put that on your board.
I will. Where'd she go? There she is.
And I'll just point something else out that I pointed out on your stream last night, Morty.
Okay.
If that account was hacked, why is she still friends with that account to whatever it is a year later?
That's what I wanted to know.
Mm-hmm.
Although I brought it up last night, so I would not be surprised if she's unfriended that
because
account.
I was gonna, I wasn't there very long because I was setting this up when you said that, and then here's the thing, I wanted to know that if it's hacked, you should have dropped that immediately, right?
Yeah,
that's what I would have done.
Not be associated with it. He's got daughter. You can go in there and fucking take that right off, but it's still on there.
Yeah, and she supposedly knows how to do all this shit, right?
Say it, Rachel. I like the way you say bitch.
Stupid bitch.
Say
Motherfucker.
bitch.
That's our innocent young one there that says all that stuff, by the way, and our artists.
To answer your question, Morty, about a time frame.
Yeah.
That was November 26th of 2020.
Okay. I think I didn't ask that, did I? No, I didn't. You're fucking with me, right?
I thought somebody asked.
All right, guys. Now he's hearing shit, and okay. I got a test. Do you want a test, dude? Like, I'll send you a test in the mail.
Who? What?
Popper.
Ah.
Oh.
So.
Well, did that feel good or what?
I just went to that profile, and I did this last night and verified that Whitney was friends with that account. And then I brought it up in the live stream. I just went to that profile and looked at the friends.
And
Yeah.
guess what?
Whitney's no longer friends with that account.
Wow.
Surprise.
Are you serious? Yeah,
Surprise.
bitch. Go try to fucking clean that up, you fucking albino looking fucking scrappy ass, nappy head, bubble headed, bleached blonde bitch.
What the fuck she said?
Wait. Morticia, tell us how you really feel.
Okay.
Right?
That fucking nasty gap tooth fucking pudding panty fucking yeast infection bitch. You shut the
You forgot
fuck
the
up.
pacifier.
I was gonna say is don't forget the pacifier.
Pacifier fucking bubble headed, bleached blonde, nappy fucking gap tooth fucking butter teeth bitch.
Uncle Fester looking
You
motherfucker.
can see why
Oh,
she's the way she is because her father wants to fuck an 11-year-old boy.
That's
So
disgusting.
I mean, how was she raised?
we
So
can't.
now
we
she
can't
wants
use,
to run around in diapers and shit.
I know it does, Wolf.
We can't use Uncle Fester anymore.
No,
So-
you cannot fucking do that.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Has anybody seen the movie Powder?
Yes.
Yes.
I have.
Oh my god, you're fucked. Yeah, you're right. Oh my god.
That was the first movie I ever went on. My
That movie
first wife,
freaked me
when I was
out.
married at 19, the first movie we went to see on our first date was Powder.
You're
And I had a premonition. I was like, this guy looks like Rachel. And I was only 19 at the time.
Whitney, not Rachel.
Oh, god damn it. I keep doing that.
You did that
Bitch,
earlier.
go
too,
eat
and I
some
had to
more
fix it.
fucking shitty ass beans.
I'm sorry, Rachel.
It's all right. We've been correcting him all day, Rachel. It'll be okay. He doesn't mean it. It just
Sometimes I get on a fucking tyrant and names come out and,
that's it.
you know, sometimes they call Morty Isaac and Isaac Morty.
Exactly, Bowser. She smells just like
Oh.
a fucking pig pen. Nasty bitch. I wonder what kind of story.
I do want to say thank you. I noticed that I had some more subs pop up down at the bottom for
Good
people
Lord.
subbing to the channel. So thank you guys, whoever's done it, for subbing to the channel recently, and anybody else that has done it in the past few days. If I haven't mentioned you, thank you so much for doing that.
I don't know why that.
I definitely appreciate it, and I definitely appreciate all you guys being here again.
Definitely,
if-
and everybody share it out.
If anybody subbed to
Absolutely,
you tonight
yeah.
after we went live, then you're over 200 because you were at 199 when you went live.
I don't even know, dude. I'll have
What
to
is
go
he
look.
at right now?
I'd have to
At 200 on the dot.
Is it really?
Woo!
That's cool. That went up quick.
Thank you so much, guys. And I promise you, I didn't buy a damn one of them.
Right on. See, you're growing, and you just came live how long ago?
Well, yesterday, listen to this. Yesterday during the afternoon, I was at like 183.
Yeah.
And then I went live last night and I told you I had like 87 people in here at one point, I think. And
Mhm.
That's
by
like
the time
17 more people.
like when I ended the stream,
Yeah.
I think my subs were at 190. Almost, I gained 10 people last night, like 193, I think it was.
That's so good.
Yeah, so
Your
I mean,
channel is fucking growing quickly. It's growing quickly, and that's so good. And that's awesome.
I do really appreciate it, guys. You have no idea, and I appreciate the people on my panel that have helped that make that happen too, more than anybody knows. So it is,
You don't
yeah,
have to thank us. We love you.
and I love you all absolutely 100%. Yeah, I'm at 200 exactly, guys. So thank you once again.
That's so cool. So, like we said, once you get to 500,
Oh
you
yeah,
got to do a challenge. But you said
Uh-huh.
nothing hot, right?
yeah, because I don't want to have to drop the mic and run to the hospital because my stomach don't do that no more. I can't
Yeah.
handle it.
Get off the table, Morticia.
Huh?
When you get to 1,000, I'll go on live with
Get
you
out.
with the camera
shit.
on and do a fucking challenge.
Oh fuck yeah, dude. When I get to 1,000, I'll go. Well, no, I ain't gonna say that because I'll go live, video and all, and do whatever you guys want within reason. At
Later,
1,000, I
later.
promise I'll do that.
And we'll be getting you super chats and shit. Just keep building. Let's just keep rolling on.
That's what I'm working
Pushing
on.
that
That's
fucking
all I
fat
need.
prick into the corner, and he's not even going live anymore.
Yeah. Well, according to what part of that stupid ass conversation, that in a couple of weeks he's going to do something big and all that, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, and the reason why he doesn't go live anymore on his channel is because, for anybody that, because there's been people that have asked, it's because he doesn't feel like everything you have to do it. He doesn't want to take the time to do it. That's easier just to hit a link and jump onto the other stream. So
he doesn't want to explain why he can't get 600, 700, 800 viewers anymore. That's
it literally
He
takes
makes no fucking sense.
It literally takes me 2 minutes to set up to go live. Literally, that's it.
I mean,
So-
he's fucking lazy, but I have to believe he's not that lazy.
I mean, that's pretty bad.
I don't know about that.
Where'd that come from?
That motherfucker's probably had the same socks on for about 3 months.
Gross. And they're flopping off the tips of his toes.
I gotta
There you
fucking
go.
bend over and like pull one of them.
I'm not
off.
listening. I'm not listening. I'm not listening.
Oh
And they get more views. Who gets more views? Frank Elmano, Toy Story 3. They get more views. That's
There
who
you go.
gets more
Say that
views.
name one more time.
Frank Elmano, Toy Story 3.
Who gets more views?
No one cares about your subscriptions, Dago. No one cares about you, loser. Bye-bye now. I don't give a
if
fuck.
no one cares, then what's your fat ass
Death
doing
Mob
over
has
here?
more subscribers than you. Of course they do, dumbass, because they've been here longer than I have, dumbass.
Oh
If
my!
they didn't have more subscribers than me, then that would say there's really something wrong over there. Frank
only have-
Elmano,
I
Toy
only
Story
have minus
3,
one.
grow up. Is that one of your other accounts, Faker? Or Daquan Dre?
Speaker.
Well, you know what? It'd probably be Blaker because that dude is fucking riding the short bus.
Oh, he was so pissed off.
Hey, Miss
He
Amy.
was so mad, and Flacco screaming. He's like, "My name is Blaker, not Beaker." I'm like, okay, Nico.
Dago, you saw was it Dago or was it Pauper? You saw me ripping Flacco a new asshole.
It was
when he
me. I was in there with you still.
Yeah, I was
When-
I was in there too.
I
when
waited
he
to
was
see.
busting on Rachel. I was nice to him.
As soon as she said it, as soon as he said it, fucking, he flipped the fucking switch and Penny. It was hilarious.
Oh no! I didn't see when you.
No, that's what I thought. You were gone already. Like
Thank
he
you,
was.
Sassy Spice.
Penny
Yeah.
was like perfectly calm through the whole conversation, even though Flacco was being done with them. He was still like, like, okay, why am I here? What do you want to talk about? What is this? Very calm. And then he said something about Rachel, and it would flip the fucking switch. And Penny, I was like, oh, here we go. And it was like, look,
fucking ripped him a new
motherfucker.
asshole.
Yeah,
He went off.
I was in there when you jumped on panel for a couple minutes, and then I passed out.
I'm like, you're
I
not gonna talk about my fucking people like that, motherfucker.
All right. Well, he tried to
He's
get
like,
on
oh, he
panel.
just did, and I was like, fucking set me off.
I was
and that's-
laughing.
Did you guys see him time out Isaac? I
Yeah.
died.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Somebody check and see if that's the real Frank.
I was gonna say, is that the real Frank? If it is, somebody check it, confirm it. Everybody said.
I was kicked
It
out of
It is.
I was
it
kicked
is
out
a
of
real
GM.
subscribers.
I was kicked out of GM because my uncle, who was not in GM, was flirting with women who were over the age of 18 years in my chat. Some of the girls got uncomfortable. Isaac got pissed and kicked me out, of course.
Yep.
No worries, Frank. No worries. We all know
And
how it
Frank-
goes over there.
I don't have a problem with you. I was just busting your fucking balls, as Penny would say. And it was a little irritated at some of the things like was going on, but as far as like you coming over here, I'm not mad at you. I don't have a problem with you, dude. The shit that they're fucking pulling over there is bullshit. Him doxing your family again. I think that's the second time he did that. It's so fucking stupid.
It's
Your
ridiculous.
shit's been doxed out there. It's been put out there. I guess he thought you were gonna run tail and fucking go hide because you hid guest mob. You blocked Isaac. You know better than that. So we're gonna dot you. Dude.
Speaking of that, did you see how Isaac got pissed last night when Flacco fucking timed him out?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
I didn't see that.
I put the videos. I'll send them to the chat.
Oh, and that's when my phone.
Hilarious.
That's when my phone started going fucking crazy too. I'm like, oh my god, really?
Why did he time out that big old beast?
Because Flacco got upset when he realized that Dago got 3 hours on the phone with Isaac. He goes, "You won't even give me 3 minutes on the phone with Michael Green. You know what, fucker? I'm timing you out. You're getting timed out. I don't care."
And kept
Isaac,
doing it.
like a pissed off girlfriend, started texting him like, "I was gonna get you on a call with Michael, but now it's never gonna happen." And Flacco was showing the text messages as they were coming in.
How childish is that? Like, how childish is that, really?
Honestly, with all due respect, everybody has their own opinion about Flacco.
I told him he's welcome here.
But let me get this out. Flacco has fucking been over at fucking slob mobs, right? He's defended him. He's been a loyal kind of supporter,
Yep.
And if that's one thing that Flacco really wants and wanted, that is kind of fucked.
He should have done it for him. It just proves they don't care about their own people.
Hey, Pookie, thank you for taking care of that in the chat.
Yep.
I am Wrath is asking where we all are. And I'm seeing it on Twitter. It keeps popping up on my phone.
We're
He's
we're
anybody
live.
In here? Is he in? Like, does he not know we're live?
He's not blocked in here. He can come in. Where the hell is he?
And Pookie went into Twitter and said they're live with Dago.
I ain't welcome in your chat, and yet here you are. Isaac chewed out and God damn, the thing moved fast. Chewed out and dragged that ass. And now you want to be here? Yeah, he does.
Who?
He can't keep his fat fucking nose out of anybody's business. He has to be irrelevant everywhere because he's like, hey, I need attention. Just like me, talk about me. I need attention.
I'm sure he gets lonely.
Guest mob.
It sounds like the cartoon that Dickhead made. That's what it reminds me of when you do that.
No.
That's the only thing positive that I think Melonhead ever did was those fucking cartoons.
I actually he's bringing them back, but he keeps saying it and he doesn't fucking do it.
I actually liked them.
Hold on.
I mean, why wouldn't you? If you have that kind of talent, why wouldn't you go do that somewhere and try to make money on that rather than sit over here and do the dumb shit you do? I mean, that's what I would do if I could do that. Unless he's not making them and he's just buying them from somebody that's making them. Are you guys still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm here.
That was weird. Awkward silence.
No, I'm not being silent. I was just reading some of the Twitter. Like, I just don't understand how this fucking dude is. Let's be honest, in our group chat and doesn't know we're fucking live and where we are.
Yeah, you come in here you were in here last night, Wrath. Like, we're here. Come on in. I don't know where you're at, bro. Hold on. I'm trying to
fucking flag to me.
Go to Twitter.
And I was looking through.
I'll post it on Twitter. Maybe that'll make a difference. I don't know. I mean, I have 60 people in here right now, so
I was trying to find some screenshots from the chat last night. In Flacco's, did you post in did you say in our group chat that you were going to be going up on panel with Flacco, Rachel, or did you just hop up there?
No, when we were getting off, I don't remember who posted it in the stream chat, like, hey, Flacco's live talking about Dago, and I was like,
I think Pookie did. I think Pookie did.
Hell no. So I went in there and it was like, Dago bent the knee to Isaac. I was like, wrong. And he kind of started talking shit. He's like, oh, it's the Kinkle girl. I'm like, listen here, no fucking crab claw. Like, don't And he's like, you say that to my face. So I was like, okay.
That must be how. I was thinking that I was just scrolling through YouTube when I was getting ready to go to bed, and I seen his stream, and I seen you up on panel with him. But that might have been why, because that's why I went in there, because I seen you were up on panel with him, and then when
Okay,
I
he
got
just
in there,
posted again in fucking Twitter. Why doesn't he come on this fucking thing and post in the chat?
Hold on, let me go in there and see if I just posted it to you or to
Did you guys clip Isaac's clip? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know, Penny.
I'm trying to find out through my. I'm not even gonna fucking go into it, but
hold on. I see that now, but no, I mean, we're live, Wrath. I mean, if you
hey,
come
lazy,
you were here last night.
Oh, ouch.
what do you do? Fall?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously?
I kind of tripped and fell onto the bed like, ow, ow. It's
How did you fall under the bed?
Did
No
that really
shit,
happen?
on
Daisy.
the bed? You know how on our bed, well, our bed frame, it has steel legs. So when I was coming around, my fucking toe hit it. Hurts. It hurts. You hear me?
So lazy said, I guess it's on the news right now that Russia is bombing the fuck out of Ukraine.
Are you
Yep.
serious? Right
My
now?
husband just said they're at war. We're
Oh,
at
here
war.
I knew. Here
Oh,
we
With
go.
who?
And
Ukraine.
it was
Which means
Russia
we're-
and Ukraine.
Right. It's gonna be us.
Nah, we'll wipe them out in a fucking day.
And I
Well,
think Pookie was talking about it in our group chat earlier, and
yeah, he was looking at it or something. Yeah.
Well,
we both
last
said
night
that
I was on
things were gonna.
TikTok and there was some people over there that were filming it, and I felt bad because there was a lady with her little kids and they were screaming trying to run from the explosions, and that
This is
shit was
so-
legit.
That's
That's
so
casualties of war, Morticia. I mean,
that's so fucking sad.
it's just gonna happen. Thank you for Pookie. Yeah, it's casualties of war.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right
what
back.
happened
Hold
right
on.
now? If Donald Trump was showing off, he'd be pushing that button, nuking the fuck out of them.
It's sad.
It has started.
I don't like to see it. I don't know why people need to fight that bad. I mean, I can see arguing over the internet, but killing people, what the fuck? But
Yeah,
There's
and
no
they're
need
posting
for
them
it.
on TikTok, and they aren't deleting them, because normally with shit like that they delete it right away, and they're not deleting it.
Jesus
So
Christ.
you can actually watch the raw shit instead of it edited on news over there on
Right.
TikTok.
Ugh.
Crazy.
People are saying, "Screw Russia."
Well, the problem with that is that Russia also has North Korea and China as their allies.
Well, they're right next to him. They got Putin and fucking. They're all right next to each other.
Yet Ukraine's capital has been attacked. That's fucked.
People don't realize how fucking close Russia is to China.
Well, and if you ever you've seen China's army.
They have a lot of manpower and they have a lot of power.
That's the thing that's unnerving is between them and the idiot that's running North Korea right now. It's like, that's crazy. You don't want some
Not
fucking
South Korea, North Korea, you mean, right?
or North Korea. Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a fucking lunatic.
Yeah,
U.S.
but
troop movements. It says they've moved troops. 300 troops deployed from the U.S. to Germany. 150 deployed to Hungary. 1,000 troops have been repositioned from Germany to Romania. 4,700 troops deployed from the United States to Poland, and 800 personnel from Italy to the Baltic region.
So we're involved in this shit too.
Oh, of course we are. We were going to be from day one.
I haven't been watching the news.
We always got to stick our nose in fucking everything. Biden, Jesus, here we are. World War III.
I mean, I've been keeping up with it. I watch a lot of news, but I know this morning, after my cat woke me up, I was kind of in and out, and I was hearing stuff, and I heard something about Russia deploying a bunch more troops to the border. So I knew it was only a matter of time.
What I don't understand is Ukraine is so fucking small compared to Russia. Like, why? Why is it that important?
What's their objective, though? Is it like
Control?
Two wolf.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, Putin's doing his speech to the nation, and Ukraine's not. They're not going to give up like that. And there's cars driving through downtown Ukraine, and it's all lit up, all nice and pretty, and it's a nice capital. And they're just going to. These people have. Well, it looks like they're clearing the roads. Wow, here we are again. This is basically just another fucking Vietnam, because it started as a conflict, and here we go.
I was going to say, I've watched every documentary from the Civil War, World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam. Vietnam, I think, was the most fucking... We should have never been involved in that.
Never.
There's so many fucking people that got fucked up over that war, that died over that war. It was pointless.
Well, Ukraine was part of the Soviet Union up until whenever that dissolved, 91, 92, 93, somewhere around in there. And, you know, they've been, there's a few countries that kind of split off and became their own countries. But
here's or sorry, Popper, finish.
I was just going to say that, you know, Russia has wanted them back under Russian control since then.
Right, and that's how they lock them down, lazy. It's because they bombed the airport. There's no way for anybody to get in or out. They're locked down in that sense. So,
hey, when you guys were 18, did you have to sign up for the draft legally? I did.
Yeah, yep. I did too. You have to do the draft and civil service. Yeah, you register to vote, and then with that, you have to be registered for the draft. And my mother seems to think that they may enlist the draft again because of this.
And you still have to. My son just turned 18 in November, and he had his selective service form.
I got paid
that's it. Selective service. They sent mine in the mail, and they sent my son's in the mail.
Yeah, when he went to get his now back when I had to do it, you had to fill out the form and mail it in. But now they can do it like right at the DMV. And
right.
When he went to get his permit renewed, they asked him, "Do you want to register for selective service?" And he told them, "Yeah."
When I had to do it, if you didn't do it, you would get in trouble.
Same
here. Oh yeah,
same here.
It's still required by law.
Yeah, they give you a certain amount of time to do it, and if you don't, then you start getting letters in the mail, and then they come looking for you.
I believe that's also how they pull for jury duty, which is why it's still required by law.
Yeah.
No, do women have to do that?
No, I don't think they do. I think it's all just men from the way it was set up back before fucking World War II, I think it was.
Oh, I'm gonna look that up now because now
it's a good question though.
Now I feel like
I remember when I was 18. When I was 18, I got letters and it said, "You better fucking do this." And my mother said, "You better do this." And I was like, "Okay," and I filled it out and sent it in. So now I'm eligible for the draft.
That's true, Sassy.
But don't you got to be a certain age after that? It doesn't matter. Like they wouldn't want you at a certain.
Yeah, they won't take you.
It depends on your age and your condition, but when you're 18, you have to sign up. There's no ifs and buts about it.
Unless Sassy has a point. That's true. If you're the only son in your family, that they don't take you. They won't. If you're not.
I have a brother, so.
Yeah, unless you're the first son or the only son. Now there's 5 boys and you're the first one. I think it's the oldest. Is it the oldest or the youngest? Anyway, either way, one of them's not responsible to do it.
I agree with
the Civil War, though. There was mothers and shit that lost 5 sons.
Right. That's why they enlisted that rule because of that. I think what was that movie? Saving Private Ryan was what that movie was basically about.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
That was World War II, right?
Or Korea. Was it Korea?
Oh, Korea. All right.
Yeah, I think it was Korea. Yeah.
Bowser has a good thing. He said, "Just drop Isaac's ass on all the countries we're beefing with." Boom.
It wasn't Korea because they stormed the beach in Normandy.
No, you're right. It was World War II.
Yeah.
That was World War II. They
Yes, sir.
stormed
You're
the
right.
beach of Normandy.
100%.
The Isaac bomb.
Okay,
I'm a historian from fucking start to go. But
apparently I misspoke. I was under the impression that selective service was used to pull like jurors, and apparently that's not the case.
No.
I just wanted to correct that so I didn't sound like a completed asshole.
Well, April, hopefully that they don't enlist the draft again. Hopefully there's enough soldiers that they don't need to, and hopefully this is something that doesn't last very long, and our soldiers will be out of here relatively
we'll take
soon.
care of this shit quick.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I mean, I don't know. Russia, the thing that, again, that unnerves me a bit is North Korea being an ally to Russia, and he's just waiting to put his finger on a fucking button and push it. That dude's nuts over there. So
he could barely get a fucking rocket over Japan, and it's right there.
I know. Complete. That whole family is they're him and all the rest of his dad, his brothers. They're all fucking idiots.
Yeah, I'm not worried about them.
Well,
fuck? He's gonna
Spicy,
shoot it
you
off
should
and end
be
up
good
nuking
then.
fucking China by accident.
Yeah, I think you're right.
He's an idiot.
He should be all right. Yeah, we should. I don't know why we haven't gone in there and just fucking destroyed them, but we should have done that a long time ago.
I swore I thought we were gonna fucking do that.
So
Just
did I.
wipe them the fuck. Everybody in that country is starving to death.
Yep.
There's no fucking electricity half the time. It's insane.
I watched a live. They had a live, like a somewhat of a documentary about them because I watch a lot of that stuff too, and it's always interested me. But they showed a defector trying to run to the border to get to South Korea.
Yeah,
And
deflector. Yeah,
they or deflector. Sorry, I said defector. Anyway, or defector. What the fuck ever. You know what I'm talking about.
yeah.
And they were they showed it on video. That the soldiers shooting this motherfucker at the fucking border. Right before he crossed it, they shot him dead right there by the border. I'm like, are you kidding me?
And if they catch you alive, you're fucked, and your whole family's fucked.
Yep, they will kill them all.
They will fucking.
Who
Yeah.
just said that? We bombed. Oh, Lazy says we bombed the fuck out of Russia, North Korea, and China. Well, here's the thing, Lazy. Russia has about the same power that we have, and that's the problem with nuclear power is like it would destroy the whole planet if we all went off at the same time. Okay, China, I believe, has a decent amount of nuclear power too. North Korea has a little bit, I think, from what I've seen, but they don't know how to use it.
Unless
So I've actually been to the DMZ, the what do they call
the
Korean
military
The
zone.
militarized zone.
Yes, when I went to Korea, my K-pop Korea, we actually could go there and you could watch where like the North Korean soldier and the South Korean soldier like stand on like there's like two buildings and there's like
Right.
a thin like there's a sidewalk that's in between them and one
Yep.
stands on one end and they just stare at each other and it was kind of
That's what
creepy.
they do all
But there's like
day
an
long.
observation building and you can kind of see into North Korea a little bit.
Mhm.
But like there was weird. It was a little bit like ominous feeling. It was a little. I don't
Well,
know. I there was no. I didn't feel
People hate
comfortable.
Trump, but he had the balls to walk over that thing and fucking shake that prick's hand.
Mhm.
I think it was Vice that did a kind of like a mini doc on being inside North Korea. And it's a pretty good like little mini documentary. It just shows how it's a I mean one point of it they go to this I don't even know, it's almost kind of like a rest area type thing, but it's this building and they serve you drinks and there's pool tables, it's for people traveling and stuff like that. And they said that the lady that was serving them tea and all that kind of stuff told them that it's like months before they see anybody because there's no tourism in North Korea. Well, it's pretty interesting.
Did you see? I don't know if you saw that one documentary that he paid for to have done because he wanted everybody to believe that North Korea was this nice place and that he took care of his people.
They got empty skyscrapers over there.
Right.
Is
They
empty.
set up all
and
this
you go to
fake
their
shit,
grocery stores, it's all fake fucking produce.
cardboard and everything
It's
in the
all the
window.
front.
Yep, all of it. And that's what they said. They had him drive through town and he was showing everybody, see, look at our beautiful stores and this and that. And that was all set up for this fucking documentary to show that make it look normal, and none of it is like that. There's nothing in. He doesn't let anybody in his country have anything. Nothing. It's all for him, and they can get little bits and pieces of this shit and that shit. They live like fucking the poorest that they possibly can. I mean, it's really fucking sad.
Yep. And he
I just
is gaining weight left and fucking right. Every time I see him, he's fatter than he was the last time.
Yeah, and his stupid fucking haircut.
He has this wine and cheese addiction and fucking
Lazy, really?
Yeah, I just watched that on it's my channel here, but
anyway, I'm sure people are getting bored with this, but
in that place that Lazy was mentioning, it's the area, it's the like the southeastern part of Russia that borders the Ukraine.
Oh, Donbass.
It's like I don't know if it's like Russians' versions of like states or what it is, but or maybe it's just like a region.
You know, if Kim dies, his sister is the next in line.
Yeah, because they already killed his brother, right?
He killed his own brother.
Or he killed his brother. That's what it was.
He poisoned him.
Yep. Because he didn't want him to have the throne.
So his sister's the next. So I mean, they're all fucking nuts. But
well, and I was gonna say, I've heard she's pretty vicious too.
They're all like that. The whole family. God knows what'll happen if she gets it.
Rachel.
He did too. Strike first. Fucking Trump's fucking devil. He's like likes to start shit.
Oh fuck.
He's crazy. Oh, you figured it out, Wrath? It's about time you came in here. What the hell?
Oh, I was
in
just
here for like what, 45 an hour, like an hour, Wrath. Like I even posted in there. I thought you'd know he was in here.
I was just gonna give you the opportunity, because it's kind of getting late. I mean, I'm not trying to kick you out or anything, but if you need to go to bed.
Well, you want me to leave? Is that what it is?
No, no, I don't want you to leave. But I mean,
Rachel, get the fuck out of here.
He wants you to leave so he can talk about you. That's all.
No, he wants her to get off so that they can have a humble abode and talk to each other offline.
Privately.
We have a love connection, guys, brewing here.
Oh, Lord.
I'm just fucking with y'all.
Rachel and the Papa. Or wait,
well,
how would Penny say it? Rachel and the Papa. Wait, I didn't even do that right. Papa. There it is, Papa.
I figured
Papa.
That's why E was in here to tell her to go to bed.
The big Papa.
But I don't think he's in here.
E usually tells her to go to bed when it's her bedtime.
Oh, now she muted. What the fuck, Rachel?
You made her blush and she doesn't want you to see it, so she muted it. Get it? Either that or she's laughing and she doesn't want us to hear it.
Rachel!
Oh, see, she just put it in the chat. It's bedtime for Rachel.
What the fuck?
Like I say to Morticia all the time, wake up!
She's embarrassed.
No, I was talking shit on Twitter. That's what I was doing. I'm not even gonna lie.
Twitter.
Oh, what's going on over there?
I don't know. Meatloaf crotch. She has a lot to say.
Oh, Wrath said he fell asleep, then had to give Isaac this is my old account. Wait a minute. Blech. I read two things at one fucking time. That was nice. Wrath,
what the fuck?
Where the fuck? They're jumping. That's why I fell asleep and had to give Isaac a lesson in telling lies. Oh, okay. Cool. Thanks, Wrath.
When did he fall asleep? He was just asking about the stream.
No, you know how the chat will like roll up when somebody types. I was reading it and then it bounced up and I started reading what Robin said. I'm like, wait, what?
You know what? Myself. Honestly, after that bullshit that pig pulled last night, honestly, like he, to me, lost all fucking, like, any type of, I don't know. Like, now I look at him like, dude's desperate. Like, I don't know. Like, something clicked in me. Like, he's not even fucking really. People keep saying, don't talk about him. He ain't worth it. But you know what? He really fucking isn't.
You mean like the fear that anybody may have had for him is just not there now because...
No.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Not at all. Like, I'm just
a lot of people were saying that today.
Really?
He's not going after me and Morticia. He's going after you. because you
Well,
host the stream and we're on.
yeah,
here.
that's what I was
So he
told
thinks if he can
basically.
get under your fucking skin and
It
break
just
us
made
all
me
apart,
look
it
at
ain't
him in a
happening.
whole fucking different light now. Like, I'm
Fuck him.
just like, dude,
Pulling
you
at
fucking
strings.
lost it. Like, I don't know how to explain how I feel, but something did click into me. Like, I just don't fucking like just to even talk about him or fucking poke the pig. It just ain't even worth it because he's so
I
stupid.
haven't either. I have been very quiet on Twitter, and I just not giving him the fucking time
Like,
of day.
how much shit can you talk on a fucking idiot? He's a fucking dumbass.
It's like, okay, dude, you've said what you had to say. We've
And
heard
and
it.
that shit he tried to pull yesterday was just wow. Like, he's that fucking scared. We're so irrelevant that you like that. That shit of him calling Dago and fucking getting Mike on the call. That right there showed me and spoke so much fucking volumes to me. Like, I'm just
Well, what I don't understand is what did he think that was going to do?
He wanted it to break us apart.
What is Mike being on the call? Like, what?
What he
who the
wanted
fuck-
a little clout there, a little
For-
maybe to intimidate you or
Mike
to-
Green is Mike Green. He ain't no more of a fucking star than I am. Okay.
exactly.
Now, maybe if he'd have
I
called
don't
me
think
and
he is
fucking
either.
Robert De Niro was on the phone going, "Hey, Joe," like maybe I'd have thought twice about things, but
right.
not really. But I'm just saying, like, what the fuck is Michael Green gonna say to me that's gonna make me think anything more or less than what I think?
No, and he ain't gonna give a fuck tomorrow about it. And he ain't
And the
listening
only
to
thing that
stream.
Mike talked about was the same shit that he's already talked about between him and Charlie. That was the only thing that was talked about out of his mouth, really. I already knew everything that he told me, so whatever. And go on, okay? So whatever. I don't care.
Right.
Isaac's days are coming to a fucking end, and he knows it. So
And
he's
you know,
pulling out
it really
every
is.
goddamn
It
thing.
really is. I don't even fucking care at this point. After fucking yesterday and then today, I really don't fucking care anymore. Let him fucking say whatever. Like it to me, it's like fighting with a little child now. He's not even up there with the big guns no more. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, I just
He's
got
not.
another message from him, of course.
It's not. It's just not.
He's not.
So that means he's probably in here listening.
I'm sure. Did you say something to him, Rachel, about taking care of kids or something?
Did he just
Who?
message you?
You.
Did who say that to me?
Did you say something to him or like something that he saw about taking care of kids?
Somebody tweeted at him earlier in like
I have no idea.
Oh, because that's what I just got messaged about.
What? What does the
somebody-
So
message
he
say?
messaged you right
it
now.
says he just about 10:34, so a little bit ago. I just now saw it. Ask Rachel why she is lying. She has no kids of her own and does not take care of anyone else's either. Well, that's a lie because I saw her feeding a baby that I think was your nephew or your niece the other day, or something
And
like that.
And you've seen pictures of my child. So, well, maybe you haven't. But
I think
No,
I
we
actually have. I
We
have.
have.
Yeah, me and him both have. So yeah, like what the fuck? Okay, I see misinformation. Don't
See
talk
what
about.
I mean, guys?
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
you see exactly what I fucking mean? Like,
Why does any of that even matter, though? That's the thing. Like, it's just like every
take
little
care of
thing.
your own fucking kids, beast.
Beast.
Unfucking believable.
Fucking, you got enough fucking fires under that big, fat, nasty, smelly ass of yours, you fucking beast. You're worried about everybody else's fucking problems,
so-
you fucking
so
low
fucking
gun
ridiculous.
bitch.
By the way, I don't know if I said it earlier, but welcome, Sassy Spicy. I apologize. We've been gabbing, and I didn't even recognize or realize that I hadn't said it yet. So my apologies.
Yeah, definitely. Welcome.
And Miss Amy. I think somebody said that, but I'm going to say it too. Welcome, Miss Amy. And Savage Score Bunny. I'm sorry.
I say give it a month and a half. He's going to be so fucking
Exactly,
irrelevant.
lazy. You're exactly right.
He
That's
is going to
it
be
right there.
fucking gone.
Yeah, I was informed that he hasn't even come back out of retirement. Like this is a job or something. And
Tell the fucker
I
to go
love you
live
too,
right now.
Balza.
Like,
Bet you he couldn't pull better numbers.
right.
Not that I'm worried about numbers. I don't care if there's one people watching, one
Excuse me.
person. But
No problem, Miss Amy.
Definitely all the newcomers. Hello, Elizabeth Hill. Hey,
Hi, Elizabeth. Thanks for being here, hon.
it's just fucking it dumbfounds me that I just don't fucking understand how this fucking smelly beast worries about this thing, this, that, while his life is in fucking shambles and CPS is breathing down his fucking little 4-inch dick.
River Rock, River Rock, River Rock.
Your river rocks. Yeah.
River Rock. I mean, but think about it too, though. If he didn't do
No
this
life,
and all this
bitch.
stuff that he does with this, what would he actually do in his life?
Sit there on the couch and get fucking fatter. And
Because there
fucking
is nothing else he does.
watch
correct?
drama on TV because he's so obsessed with fucking drama.
I think
He's
the only other
drippy
thing
thinking of it.
right, the only other thing I've ever seen him do, I mean, and he really follows through with it, is take his kids to football. And I'll give him that. You know, that's good that he does that with his kids, but that's the only thing I've ever seen him do besides this. That's
hey,
it.
he posts that now, and he only does that shit to make Nikki jealous. Like, oh, I'm being a fucking great father.
But she's
and shit
not
like that.
jealous.
He never fucking did that before. She did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That
True.
fat fucking fuck sat home on his ass while she took care of everything.
Yeah, that's true, Robin. It is.
Yeah.
So
Oh well, fuck him. Go be miserable, you big fat smelly slimy fucking 4-inch prick dick bitch. Go ahead
That's
and be
it.
miserable. We don't give a
That's it.
fuck. God.
Moving on.
he is going to
Moving
be.
on.
Yeah, fuck him.
Isaac don't have a dick. No, he don't. He has a pussy. A fucking yeast infection smelling pussy.
And he's too even lazy to shave it.
Well, he probably can't reach it, truthfully.
Although I'm a big fan of
He
it.
needs the mop.
That's right, Robin.
Come on.
0 fucks given here. So, well, that was a quick in and out with the news. You'd think they'd be on a little bit more, but I guess not. Oh,
All
well.
right. Have you guys like Zero Coca-Cola?
That's all I drink.
Have you tried the
gonna say, I
cherry
like that a
vanilla one?
I don't like that one, but I do like the cherry one. I just drink cherry Coke Zero, period. The
I
vanilla's
do
got a little.
too. But I absolutely love this fucking cherry vanilla one. I'm obsessed. But yeah, Zero Cokes are really good.
So, yeah, they were saying. Sorry.
My daughter doesn't drink the Zero, but the cherry vanilla is her favorite. Just the cherry vanilla regular.
See, the
Coke.
vanilla is adding the vanilla to it makes it just a little too sweet for me. I just don't like that taste.
Yeah.
I did see and hear somewhere though that they're going to be getting rid of Diet Coke and going to nothing but the cherry or the Coke Zero because there's Zero everything now. I found Zero A&W root beer, Zero 7-Up, Zero Cherry 7-Up, which is another one I love.
I haven't tried that
is there
one.
really that much of a difference between Zero and Diet?
Well, you can.
Yeah.
Diet Coke sucks.
It does.
Diet
It
Coke
really does.
Is gross.
I like Diet Coke. I like fountain Diet Coke. I don't like Diet Coke out of a bottle.
That's because you get that water mixture in there. That's the difference. Yeah.
Dr. Pepper. I don't know if
That's good.
Have you seen the cream soda Dr. Pepper?
Yep. The Zero. Yeah. That's my kids love that shit. Actually,
What's the difference between Diet Coke and Zero? A lot.
Coke Zero has a better. It tastes more like real Coke to me.
Yes.
Okay. Is where Diet tastes kind of like a watered down version of it, and it's got more of that aspartame taste to it, and I don't like that. The Coke Zero does not have that aspartame taste to it. I don't know what the fuck. The first time I drank this, I thought I was drinking real Coke. I mean, literally. Oh,
yeah, it does taste just like it.
When I was a kid, I used to drink the mug root beer and the mug cream soda.
Oh yeah, that's
That
good
shit was the bomb.
It
What
is.
do you like, Big Popper?
Well, I drink a few different things. I'll drink. I usually have to have like a fountain pop every day.
Yeah.
So I'll get Diet Coke. That's my favorite fountain pop. And then outside of that, I'll either drink like a Diet Sunkist or Diet Mountain Dew.
Have you tried their versions of the Zero Mountain Dew and the Zero Sunkist?
I
I
haven't.
don't like Pepsi product.
They're
really
they're
don't.
amazing. They really are. Like I can't drink Mountain Dew anymore because I drank so much of it back in the day that like one little glass will give me the shakes now. But
I've never liked Mountain Dew, but I do like the Diet Mountain Dew.
My husband.
But I go through phases. I mean, I drank the Diet Sunkiss for a long time. Now I'm on Diet Mountain Dew. 2-3 months down the road, I may be on something else.
I drank so much I used to drink 2 liters of Mountain Dew a day.
Jesus
Christ.
It was bad. It was I literally almost looked like I was pissing Mountain Dew at one point, but so I kind of got an allergy to it now. So I just don't bother with it at all. This is the only soda that I drink.
Me too.
I forget that there's other parts of this country that don't call pop.
I call it pop
soda.
usually too. I said soda because you guys. I figured that's what you guys said, but I call it pop.
I call it Coke. Cokes are Coke. Wait.
I think they call it soda in Wisconsin, don't they, Rachel?
Soda.
It depends on what part of the state you are. Like down, so where I live, it can either go either way. It can some places called soda, some places called pop. Up north, it's soda.
Yeah.
See, up here where me and Papa are at, it's more
I
pop,
call it soda
pop
pop.
everywhere. I think.
I drink the Arnold Palmer Zero, the 24-ounce cans. The iced tea.
Is,
Do you have
is
that
that
out
the
there?
half and half shit?
Arizona. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that. It's not bad.
You can get it over here. Like there's a place called CVS. You can get like 2 for $1, and it's 2 24-ounce cans.
Yeah, we have that here too. 50 cents a piece, basically. Yeah. In our CVS's,
It's
you
good
guys
deal.
have. You were talking about fountain pops, Popper. Do you guys have? They're like convenience store mixed with the gas stations there, and they have Circle K. You guys have those?
Not. I mean, I've seen Circle K's before when I used to travel around and stuff like that, but I can't think of seeing one anywhere close to where I'm at.
Because their biggest thing is their fountain pop. Like you get this gigantor fucking thing that's like a gallon of pop for 79 cents. And you like the cardboard cup, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But going back to the Dr. Pepper cream soda thing, when those first came out, a lot of our local stores was selling the diet Dr. Pepper cream soda.
Mm-hmm.
And those are actually, because I like cream soda, those were actually really good, but they lasted like 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden I haven't seen one since, and this was probably 6 months or more.
Right.
A&W cream soda is the shit.
Yeah,
I went through a period of time where I was drinking the A&W diet cream soda. But then I went from that to the Diet Sunkiss, and now I'm on the Diet Mountain Dew, and like I said, next week it'll be something else.
The A&W has a A&W root beer zero. If you like root beer, it's fucking amazing. It tastes.
I'm gonna try it.
It tastes like pure root beer. I love root beer. That's my thing. But I quit drinking it when I went on this keto thing, along with everything else. And this is the only thing I've stuck with. But I've tried those here and there, all the zeros, and they all taste like the real damn thing. In fact, I opened up just for the shits and giggles. I opened a can of Coke, like regular Coke, and took a drink of it, and it tastes like shit to me.
And I don't like regular Coke. It's too sweet.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's nasty now.
I don't like Pepsi. That's too sweet to me.
Pepsi Blue, you like that stuff, Strike First?
I don't. My husband drinks Pepsi and Mountain Dew, but I don't like Pepsi.
I used to like Pepsi, and then I moved to Coke.
Coca-Cola, man.
I grew up on Pepsi. I mean, that's what my whole family drank, Pepsi in a glass bottle.
Yeah,
they call it Pepsi on the res. That's all they drink.
Pepsi.
You ever have that Pepsi Clear or Crystal? Pepsi Crystal.
I never liked that. I thought it was too sweet.
I'm
it was like
pretty
Pepsi,
sure,
but it was clear.
I'm pretty sure I had it at some point, and I know what you're talking about. But if I'm drinking pop out of a bottle, well, I mean, I don't drink regular pop anyways. But if I was going to drink a Pepsi or a Coke, it'll be Pepsi every day of the week. But if it's diet, it'll be Diet Coke, and if it's a fountain pop, it's got to be a Coke product. I do not like Pepsi product fountain pops.
I will say, with you saying that, when I was a kid, the best thing in the whole fucking world was when we would go to Pizza Hut to eat in the restaurant and sit down at the table there. They'd bring that big ass pitcher of Pepsi out.
Yeah.
Your pizza, and the pizza was hot and crispy on the bottom, and oh, for God's sakes, that was the best shit in the world. I'm sorry.
No, you're honest. You're absolutely correct on that shit. We did the same thing. It was so good. Goes, and of course pizza and beer too. But yeah,
of course. But
our local Pizza Hut still does that. When if you go in there and sit down to eat and order a pizza and pop, they bring pitchers.
You know what? That was a treat to do that, guys. No, we don't see people go in and sit down at Pizza Hut anymore as a family.
Listen.
No, everybody wants everything delivered.
I'm going to bring this up because me and my wife were talking about this a while back, and you guys tell me if I'm wrong, and it might be a little different from where you guys are from, but when I was like middle school, I'd say maybe a little younger, we were kind of poor when I was a kid. So we didn't have a VCR. We couldn't afford to buy one and things like that. So on the weekends, what my mother would do, like around payday, she'd get paid Friday nights or whatnot, and we would go up to the local video store, and my mom and dad would rent a VCR.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we'd rent like 5 or 6 movies for the weekend, the VHS tapes, and then we'd go right down the road because the plaza was right next to it, and we'd go stop at the old Little Caesars Pizza, not what they have out now, but the old, if you guys have that, the old Little Caesars Pizza. And you got 2 pizzas for one in that big long tray thing back then.
Yep.
And they were cut in squares. And that's what we'd get a couple bags of chips and some dip, and a couple 2 liters of Pepsi. And we would head home, and we'd spend the whole fucking weekend together as a family watching VHS movies, new ones that came out, eating the pizza for Friday night, and having the snacks.
Best
and it was the absolute best shit in the world. And nobody, like social media and Fire Sticks and all this other shit, has ruined all of that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
It bothers me so much because that was the best time in the damn world.
Yeah, because now Blockbusters, video stores, they're all fucking shut down. There's only one Blockbuster that still remains. But yeah, we did the same thing. We would go rent the machines that you could go and rent a machine and get the movies. Yeah, and make pellets on the floor.
Yep.
And fucking just veg in for the weekend.
It was the best shit in the whole world. I'm telling you, I miss that more than anything I've done in my whole life.
I never had to rent a machine. My mom had one, but I remember going to like Blockbuster or stuff like that.
Yeah, running in. And
we'd have to reserve videos.
Movies in there.
Yeah, you had to reserve the tapes. If something new would come out, my dad would call.
And you get 5 or 6 of them, and it's like you go home and you're like, fucking And there used to be this place called Son's Pizza, and they had 2 large pizzas, 2 for $10.
That's good. Yeah,
they were the greasiest, fucking cheesiest shit ever. But we
had
do the same fucking thing.
Yeah,
me and Penny were talking about this, and it's probably the same. Well, all of us except Rachel. But when I was a kid, it wasn't VHS tapes; it was Betamax.
I had that too. We had that too. Yeah.
Yep.
What the hell?
The top opened up. You hit the button, and the top pops up, and you slide the tape in. Yeah.
So Betamax, it was
goddamn.
It was almost like a record.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was Are you talking about the big square, thin-looking one? Right?
I mean, I don't remember enough. I remember them as being like giant CDs.
Are you sure that wasn't the acid disc?
I'll have to look the shit.
I thought Betamax
VHS players, they were just like a VCR, but they were way thicker and bigger, and the top would open up. You push a button, and the top of it would pop up out of the top, and you'd slide a cassette into that and then push it down in. That was the Betamax that I remember.
Yeah,
definitely
that's
not.
The one
definitely
I
not
remember.
Betamax.
Well, that's what we had. They were called Betamax back then.
Yeah, but what I was talking about wasn't Betamax. What I was talking about is we would go to the video store and rent this giant, like almost like a giant CD player, and the movies came on these like big records.
I've never seen that before. What planet are you from?
I know. I'm sitting here trying to think.
They're called laser discs.
Laserdisc. Yeah. That was way after VHS players, though.
Wait.
Yeah,
you
it
guys
was like
ever
it
walk
was
down the road with
it,
a CD player off your hip? And
Laserdisc came in between DVDs and VHS tapes. It was in between there somewhere. I remember those. We didn't have a lot of those around here.
What the hell? No, I'm thinking of something else then, because I'm thinking back when I was like
Hey, Slime. How you
6, 7,
doing,
8
Slime
years old.
Boss?
I'm talking like
No,
early mid
Slime, he
80s.
didn't call my dad. He called me. It just people thought because my name is Dago Dad that they were talking about my dad. Sorry, Popper, go ahead.
What's the new
Oh, no,
format they got out? Is that like what is it? It's a DVD, but it won't play on a regular DVD player. It's
Blu-ray?
like, no, not Blu-ray, but it's one step above that.
Oh,
It's like
I didn't.
I know what you're
I have
talking
no
about.
idea.
Yeah.
I
could
stream
see
everything
it's like
now.
way more expensive. It's like 4X or something. I don't remember what.
Oh, 4K.
4K. They have Blu-ray 4K discs. If that's what
Yeah,
you
they
mean.
have the 4K Ultra Blu-ray discs. Is that what it is? 4K Ultra
But
HD.
not all Blu-ray players will play it.
No.
Right.
It has to be compatible.
And did you guys' video store have the special back section?
Of course.
The porn? Of course.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I'd just stand over there and try to look over inside because it was kind of like
the no-no zone.
It's not the no-no zone. I was in there when I was 16, fucking renting. I'd be like getting Godzilla, Kung Fu, fucking Debbie Does Dallas, bring them up to the counter. They'd cash me out. I'd be like, I'll see you in a couple days. My arm might be bigger, but...
Yeah, we had first row video and front row video, and then we did have a Blockbuster, and then we had something called Movies. And then there was one other place. I can't fucking remember the name of it, but I actually managed one for a while when I was real young, when I first got married.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm thinking of. I vividly remember
Laserdisc
movies.
Laserdiscs are basically what you're saying.
Yeah, but by the early mid 90s, my parents were divorced. This was before I moved to Florida, and I moved to Florida in 86. So I don't know what I don't know. Maybe I'm making shit up in my head.
I know, Pookie. Leave it to Pennywise.
To what?
Nothing. He's going to be so curious of what's going on in the chat because he can't see. But
you got to put live chat on when you reload these videos. If you do, so I can see what the fuck people are saying.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Fuck with him.
I already did. I'm sorry.
Hey, I gotta step aside real quick to talk to my son to see if he's gonna pick up my other son.
What did Pookie say?
Not allowed.
It's on the screen, bud.
Well, I'd have to jump out to see it.
No, it's on the screen. Look at the screen.
Oh.
He was talking about your one arm.
Well, when I was a kid, I used it a lot. So
we all did.
Oh God.
You know what I mean? I had to. I had no fucking choice.
Yeah, we went through tube socks a lot too.
Well, fucking, you know what I mean? It's people think it's fucking. I never did the tube sock thing, but
what?
That's another joke.
I know, huh?
Y'all, you never heard of that? Give me seriously.
What are you talking about? With a what?
A tube sock, the knee-high socks that we wore back in the 80s. The guys did that. They were real convenient. You just slide it over and clean yourself up at the end.
Is that why I was always walking around with one sock on?
Yeah, there it is, right there.
I'm just fucking with you. I know.
Yeah, we used to make jokes like
all day.
Yeah, mothers in the 80s didn't like doing laundry for their teenage sons.
Banana
what
pills.
the hell did I come into?
What the fuck?
I asked my ex-wife that today
Wolf?
too. I said, are
Wait,
you finding like napkins and shit around? He's like, oh, he's shutting his door at night. And
Wait a minute.
That's a whole new
I'm like,
one right
he's
there.
fucking beating his meat.
Explain, Wolf.
I think I know what he means, but I've never heard of that. You must be a pro, Wolf.
Yeah.
Damn, banana peels. You could use those too. Oh my god,
I think he's using that as like a 80s pocket pussy.
that might give you like the real feel, right?
Oh, it's slippery and when wet.
Have any of you,
And you get to
Morty?
eat the banana.
Morty, you watch a lot of like TikTok and like the little shorts and
Oh
stuff
my
like that.
God.
Have
Yeah.
you seen the one where the guy asks? It's like one guy, he says something about, "Hey, do you have any peanut butter?" And he opens the jar up, and there's a like
Yes.
a hole through the center of the peanut
Yes.
butter.
I have not seen that one.
And he's got a really happy dog.
That's hilarious.
People
That
do
is
that. They put
hilarious.
I'll
peanut
see
butter
if
on
I
their
can-
dick and let the dog lick it off.
There
I'll
was
see
a
if I can find it, and I'll link it in our chat.
there was a
right.
line in a movie from what the hell was that movie? I think it was called Just One of the Guys. Where
The grapefruit lady. I remember.
what the hell?
Y'all don't
Grapefruit.
remember the grapefruit lady?
I don't think so.
Oh God, you gotta fucking go on YouTube and look up the grapefruit lady. That shit's hilarious.
Is it like an 80s thing or a 90s thing or something? Or is it just something that's on there?
No, she was an old lady. She's dead now. And she would get on there and people would ask her questions. I think one of the night host guys had her on and they would ask her questions. This old lady, and she was a bitchy old lady. And they would ask her something and she'd be like, "Oh, yeah. Are you?" And then she would tell them, you know, what she thought. And it was the fucking funniest thing.
I'll have to check it out. You warm up the banana.
Anybody
peel
remember
first.
Dr. Ruth? That old bitch that used to
Oh,
fucking
yes.
give sex advice?
Dr. Root. Dr.
Yep.
Root.
Dr. Ruth.
Morty, were you
Yes?
talking about the lady that was on late at night?
Yes.
Sue Johansson?
Was that her name? It
It
was an old lady. They called her the grapefruit
Sue.
lady.
You
Am I
warm-
right, Sassy? Is that who it? Because I remember that.
I don't
Okay,
remember.
now Wolf is talking about warming up a banana peel first,
Yeah,
and
but
then
what if you warmed it up too much, Wolf, and then you burnt the shit
weird
out of
ass
yourself?
Dr. Reese. Yeah,
I'd be
I-
scared of
I-
that.
I think Wolf buys a lot of fucking bananas.
I bet he does.
Oh, don't
God
I don't
damn,
know
it'd
if
be cheaper just to buy a gorilla.
Hey,
you
you
talking
know
about
what?
Auntie-
I bet you're gonna fucking try it. I bet you'd be like,
Are you
"All right."
talking about Auntie Angel?
I don't know what her real name was. I just knew her as the grapefruit lady.
Yep, she was known as
Okay.
the grapefruit. She did the grapefruit method.
I shared a picture in on Twitter.
Fuck.
Okay,
Ew.
so we have the whole blown thing here.
How does-
Thanks, Wolf.
Then you rub yourself with the peel.
And then the next line is going to be the cleanup scenario afterwards, I guess.
Oh my God, Wolf!
Before I met my girl, I bought a fucking sex toy off of eBay because I was single. And I was using it, and my dick blew off the side of it. It was so cheap.
Oh my god.
I was like, what the fuck?
There was a line in a comedy movie in the 80s. It was like a scene where
True fucking story.
this woman was I can't remember the name of the fucking movie. This mother was like making dinner for the family, and she peeled the she was making like chicken, like to make fried chicken, and was taking the skin off of it and pulled the whole thing off the chicken breast, the skin. And the kid was like 13, was walking by, and he looked in the kitchen and said, "Oh, you're making chicken, Mom?" She goes, "Yeah." And he was like, "Can I have the skin?" And she said, "What? Wait, sure, honey. Why? Is it a science project?" He goes, "Yeah." And then they cut to him in his bed under the blankets, and you don't see the chicken skin. And I'm
Using
thinking
that
to myself,
gelatinous
what
fucking
the-
lube.
right. Like, what the fuck? Chicken skin. I just was like, oh god.
Good Lord. My
I
girl's
can only-
coming home tomorrow, thank God.
Are you just starting to get a little bit lonely?
She went for a week to Delaware to see her. But she's going to come home. I'm going to be fucking her in the backseat of my car before we leave the...
Rachel,
It's gonna be willing.
that lady used to be on late at night, like 11, 12 o'clock at night, every single night.
Yeah, no, I would have
And
never been
that
allowed. My parents would have like.
Oh, that's right. You
I
came
would
from
have
a
been
very
sent to.
yeah. You were not allowed around all that stuff. Hey, Kimberly, how are you tonight? That's no problem. You haven't missed a whole
Fuck,
lot
when
of.
I was like 7 years old, I used to sneak my mom's boyfriend's fucking porn mags and shit, run in the other room and like fucking. I was like, oh, look at this.
Oh God, I remember being 9 years old, and my mother used to get that Cosmopolitan magazine, and I go all the way to the back, and they had all these weird fucking ads in the back, and yeah, that was porn for me at 9. So
Yeah, I mean, hey, I was fucking ready and willing. The minute one hair grew in on my dick, I was like, all right, who can I fucking impregnate?
mhm.
They had Playboy.
Oh my
They had Penthouse. I had a friend that wrote for Penthouse the stories.
Oh
And
yeah,
they would pay her. Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason why I had Penthouse. It was for the stories. I never looked at the pictures.
Well,
there
she
was a
was
lot of stories in them.
her
That's a
name
lie.
was Jennifer. Damn it, what was her last name? Anyways, she wrote a lot of their stories.
wow.
What else was there? There was Penthouse,
Hustler.
Playboy.
Hustler.
Hustler.
Hustler
there
was
was a-
dirty. I liked Hustler.
There was a
What
bunch
they
of
all kind of don't. They're not around no more, huh?
some of them I think I've seen in like convenience stores in like plastic packages behind the counter. I mean, they came out with
There's no point in buying that shit. You can look
No.
up anything on the internet
anything,
for free.
anything, yeah.
Pornhub, X Hamster. I mean,
All that's free.
And it's all port. You can do it right on your phone. It's portable now, so there's no reason for any of
Exactly.
that shit.
like if I want to whack off after the stream, all I got to do is fucking put
Oh
something in the
boy.
So
Be
this
like,
took a-
okay, and we're not live anymore, hopefully. And
this question took a, or this stream took a left turn real quick.
Yeah, it did.
Hey, we're adults. People like to talk about adult stuff.
I said we talk about anything and everything in here, so it is what it is.
Don't be shy.
Oh, I'm
an
sorry to hear
innocent
that,
girl.
Kimberly. I hope she's okay.
I can't do nothing till tomorrow. I can.
Hi,
but-
Kimberly.
I've had a better day today than I did yesterday, Kimberly. That's for damn sure. Thanks for asking, and I'm sorry to hear that your little girl's been sick today.
Yeah. Today's a lot better day than yesterday.
Oh,
we won't let
shit.
that shit happen again.
Fucking
I know
slime.
Morty's gonna ride her husband like a bucking bronco.
You know what? I don't ride like a Bronco. I ride like it's a motherfucking bull.
Did you guys see what Slime Boss said?
What?
Where?
Holy shit! I can't read that.
Where's it at?
Rachel's in the call.
What about
Fucking
me?
low dolls. Pussy.
Oh wow. Yeah, we can't say that in front of Rachel.
Hey,
Well-
you know what? They do make them damn dolls. There was a documentary about it. This guy owned 4 of them. And you can order them just the way you want. Big tits, little ass, big ass, little tits. Even the way their meat curtains look.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Can you imagine though having 4 of those and they're like passing away and your family comes and cleans your house out and you got like all these fucking rubber.
And they're fucking expensive. They're like $5,000 and more.
Oh, they have.
So
Yeah,
you're talking about the ones that I was just thinking about.
they have
because I watched
the real skin feeling. And
Yes.
all that rubber. Yeah,
I'm
I've
glad
seen those.
everybody knows about this.
You
Yeah.
can you can position their legs open and
realistic
they'll
as hell.
stay open.
I watched a documentary. I think it was on Netflix. or
Thanks,
something
Robin.
like
I
that,
appreciate it.
with the guy that had tons of them, and it was
Yeah.
like every night he had a new. He called his wife. He was like married to these dolls.
And
Well,
he
they
would
have 'em
go
now.
and buy their lingerie.
Yep,
for
they have
'em.
they have those same dolls now that are like motorized. They have like a voice box in
Uh-huh.
them that they'll
Jesus
talk to you.
Christ.
That move. They move.
my
There's
mother
like
did
there's a pulsating type thing down in the vaginal area, and it'll move. And I'm like, what the fuck? They're like
Yeah.
$8,000 now.
Yeah, and
What
when
I
you're
wanna know
pumping
is-
them, they do the moaning and be like, oh,
Yep.
Jesus
Yep.
Christ. How do you clean these fucking things out? Well, you let loose inside that fucker. You know what I mean?
You
What
get
do you
a-
dig it out with a fucking
douche.
spoon?
You have to send it out and have it dry cleaned.
you got to douche them.
Oh my fucking god!
I can't even. That's a bad visual right there.
You stick them in the bathtub, clean them.
Yeah,
Give it a
they're-
bathtub.
They're,
Use the
they're
toilet
supposed
brush.
to be realistic.
Or you fucking wear a condom and make a mess of that, and then
Fuck that! You ain't gonna get her pregnant. What are you gonna have? A whole bunch of plastic kids running around?
Oh my God.
I've been corrupted.
I have to go. I'll be back in a minute.
What do you say? I've been corrupted.
You've been corrupted.
Yeah, I start going on panels. I'm innocent and everything else, and
It's Pennywise started it.
I did. I am innocent until proven guilty.
You did. You started talking about how you clean it,
No, I was cleaning it, yeah, but like
and you were talking about positions and
I'm
how
thinking you take it outside and you let your neighbors know you got that shit going on and use the garden hose and fucking rinse that shit out. Bring it in, dry it out, and then fucking go at it again.
Lazy said Ukraine's ambassador just made a statement on TV saying that Putin has declared war on Ukraine.
Yeah, I just seen that.
Like I said, I mean, I knew it was coming just from what was going on, but
The subject changed like really quick.
I know, and he stuttered when he did it.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I can't. I don't have no filter.
All right.
Oh, if you only knew, like for instance, I asked this before, like if anybody knew who like Jimmy Norton was. If you knew the type of comedy that I listened to, like me saying that I was corrupted, that's 100% a joke. I like.
Oh, we know
my comedy and stuff like that. Yeah.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you need to be 18 years or older to be in this stream.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love Chappelle.
I do. Dave Chappelle is so freaking funny.
I think Kevin Hart is my favorite right now.
Kevin Hart's
I'm not a fan of Kevin Hart. I like watching the videos of him and Dwayne Johnson together because they crack me up. But his stand up, I'm not a fan.
Oh wait, no, I'm lying, guys. I'm sorry. He was my favorite. Where did Morty go?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
You ever see the old skit?
I'm sorry, guys. I got excited and kicked myself off.
With the blind Ku Klux Klan member, and he was black. He didn't know he was black.
Oh, off the Chappelle show. Yep.
Yeah. No, I didn't mean Kevin Hart used to be. It's shit. What the fuck is his name now? Joe Coy. Joe Coy is my favorite comedian now. If you haven't seen anything from him, you need to go watch it. He's fucking hilarious. He's Filipino and American.
I'll have to check it out.
Joe Coy. It's spelled Jokoy. He's fucking absolutely hilarious. He blows everybody I've ever seen out of the water.
I'll have to check it out.
Yes, Kimberly, you are absolutely.
Have you ever heard? And I know who Joe Coy is. I've never seen any of his stand up. But have you ever heard the story of how he got the name Joe Coy? Because that's not his real name.
Yes, yeah. From his aunt.
Okay. Yeah. I heard that on I don't know if you know. Some of us may know who Bobby Lee is.
I do.
He was on Mad TV. He was the Asian guy on Mad TV.
Yep.
Mad TV was funny.
Yep. I watch. He does a podcast on YouTube called Tiger Belly. And that's where I heard that story with Joe Coy.
Bill Burr is funny too.
Oh, I love Bill Burr.
Yeah, he is very, very much so.
You ever see F is for Family?
Yes, broken as you are as well. Anybody, listen, sorry guys, I don't want to interrupt, but anybody that comes in here on a daily basis, that is in the chat on the panel, you're all considered part of this community. So, no worries, guys, whatsoever. Anyway, go ahead.
Hey, Penny, have you ever heard of the Opie and Anthony show?
Yes,
I have.
Okay, and that's where I learned about Jim Norton and Bill Burr. They did I think it was called the Traveling Virus Tour. Every year they would do a comedy tour for like a week or something like that. And Bill Burr, and I think it was in Philadelphia, they did a show, and Philly's notorious for having horrible, just vicious fans and bad crowds and stuff like that. But they were doing one of their shows there, and Bill Burr was one of the comedians there that night. And the audience was just, they they were giving hell to all these comedians, and Bill Burr went up there, and his entire set. He just abandoned his entire set that night. It was just he was saying fuck Rocky Balboa, fuck the Phillies, fuck Mike Schmidt. That's all he did for his entire set.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Oh yeah, Bill Burr's funny.
I'm sorry to hear that, Sassy. Well, I come in here on 3 of my channels. I have a stalker because of 550. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Unfortunately, that does happen to some of us.
He does a cartoon called F is for Family. On Netflix.
I've seen that one. It's hilarious too. Yes, it is.
I'll put you through a fucking wall.
I think either Bob Kelly or Rich Voss is involved with that.
Rich Moss is.
I can't remember if Jim Norton is or not.
I don't know about him, but I know Rich Moss is, and who the fuck is the other guy? Damn it. I don't even have my. Would you think Flacco is stalking you? Oh, I'm so sorry then.
What happened?
Sassy Spicy said I come in here on 3 of my channels. I have a stalker because of 550, and then she said I think it's Flacco stalking me.
I don't see Flacco in here.
No, I haven't. Not once tonight. I mean, I told him he could come in here, but he hasn't been here yet that I've seen. So,
how is he stalking her on the 3 channels?
I don't know.
Blocking her or some shit, or
I guess maybe chasing her into whatever channel she goes into.
No,
yeah, I haven't seen anybody in here harassing anybody. So
yeah, he hasn't been in here unless he's come under a different name, but I hasn't said anything.
We have mods, and they'll take people out that are harassing. So.
Yeah, that's anybody that's new. That's my biggest role with this channel is just as long as you don't harass anybody or disrespect anybody, and especially men disrespecting women, I don't put up with any of that in here. So if that's what your plan is, just don't even bother. And if you do it, you'll be removed immediately. That's all. That's the only rules that I have in here. Other than that, we sit back, chill out, talk about whatever the hell we want to, and enjoy ourselves. So
yeah, he said he would come in on different live streams, talk about. Okay, this is on different, not in here, in other live streams. Okay.
Oh, okay.
No, he'll end up getting fucking blocked every time. He's harassing people.
Lazy Wolf,
will take care
James, they're right on their shit.
Yeah, I got good mods in here. Very good mods, so no worries.
Yeah. How many mods you got?
I had to break them down the other day because I had too many for how many people I had in here. And speaking of which, I have to go back in and fix that again because of last night. But I think there's you, Hopper, Rachel. I think, yeah, Pennywise. So there's 4 right there.
Yeah, but I'm not in the chat always.
No, but it's still. And then I have Bowser.
You have your
Lazy,
Pookie,
Wolf, and I think that's it. I had James, and I had to. Well, yesterday I didn't know, but I made what the hell was his name again? Ace Man. I had to make Ace one again yesterday because I didn't have any. I didn't know who I was going to have in here and who I wasn't going to have in here. So I'll have to fix that again. But that's pretty much it, which is quite a few considering what I get.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I had, like I said, the most I've had was 87 people yesterday, and today it's been up 57, 60, and back down in between 30 and 60. So I think I have enough.
Yeah,
I might even have again. But that's about it.
Broken said women are all goddess except for his wife. Be happy.
That's the truth. That's the truth. Oh, you were a mod anyway, Happy. I had you in here as a mod anyway in the beginning, so you can keep it, hun.
As long as they come in every night and they fucking do what they got to do and they're faithful and
Happy's awesome. That's a great mod in Tina's chat too, and very polite, very respectful. So
Yeah.
I definitely appreciate Be Happy. So I got Isaac triggered. He started trending me Twitter DMs. I'm uploading it. Oh boy, here we go.
Good. Get under his fucking fat fucking rolls and just aggravate him.
All right, hon. Well, everybody, I think it's time for Miss Rachel to hit the sack. She's got to go to her job tomorrow, and she needs her.
Okay.
She doesn't need
4:45
any.
I get up.
She doesn't need any
God
beauty
dang.
rest, but she needs rest for work. So
Yeah.
I need rest. I'll be in
Well,
the
we
chat.
love
I'll be listening.
no problem,
But
my
I'm
dear.
gonna pop out of here.
We
All right.
love
Have a good
I love you
you.
guys. I'll
Have
talk
a-
to you tomorrow.
have
We
a-
love
have a-
you.
All right. Good
Have
night.
a
night,
great day
Rachel.
at work
We
tomorrow.
love you.
Sleep. We love you.
I love you.
Good night.
Good night,
All right,
hon.
thank you guys. Good night.
Bye. Have a wicked night, darling, and have wicked dreams.
Well, Tisha, you know you're going to be up all fucking night because you sleep
I
all
know.
fucking day.
You slept all day.
Till 6.
What
I
time
need
did you
to
fall
use-
asleep?
Man,
I'll be right back.
I laid down about 2:30 last night. Couldn't sleep. Was on my phone watching all that shit going on TikTok with the bombs and all that. And I think I finally fell asleep around 4. And I woke up at 6 in the morning. And then went back out and didn't wake up till 6 this evening.
Wait, what are you talking about? TikTok with the bombs?
You fucking slept for 12 hours?
I did. I needed it. I was out. I was so tired. He's
I wish I
mad
could
and I'm
sleep that
going at
long.
Rachel.
I have to usually get a piss
Whitney.
3-4 times.
And you guys know too, because when I went into our group chat, you're like, she's still sleeping.
Well, I know your schedule, honey.
Yeah, and you even wrote me and said, "You still sleeping, Pocahontas?"
I know.
Just
And I
woke
told
up.
them, you're like, where's Morty? I'm like, she's sleeping.
Well, that's why I wasn't going to try to send you anything on what we talked about earlier because I just figured if you're sleeping, you need to sleep. So I just let it go. I figured I'd talk to you tonight. So
Yeah, I'm glad that you did. Yeah.
She won't fucking get up either.
Hell no.
it's like I am.
When she's asleep, she's fucking dead. to the
I think it was
world.
that one day you guys were trying to get a hold of me in chat, and my phone was laying on my chest, and I was laying on my couch, and,
Yeah.
and my phone was just bang, bang, bing, dong, ding, dong, ding. I didn't move. I was that fucking tired. So I think that was the night that me and Popper were up for till like 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And we started on here at like 8:30 at night. Yeah, I was out that day.
I have anxiety and sleep insomnia real bad. I think we all do. People
I know
that
I
are
do.
on fucking YouTube, I think we all do in a sense.
Yeah, that's why we do this. So
I
late
don't know
like
how
we do.
Pennywise does it. He stays up late with us and he still goes to work and he comes back and he bullshits with us.
Is he gone too now?
Who, me?
Penny's gone now too.
Oh,
He hit the button probably.
Yeah.
no, and I just got back. I had to use the restroom.
And he hasn't popped back up down below, so he's probably done for the night too.
Yeah. Might as well call it. We've been on here a while.
Yeah, I was getting ready to do that. It's almost midnight, and
Damn.
Popper needs his rest too. He's sick, so. Oh wait, there's Penny. Hold on.
I'm actually feeling a little bit. I mean, I'll definitely be able to go to sleep when we get off.
Oh,
But
800 milligrams of ibuprofen definitely doesn't hurt.
Right.
I feel a lot better, and it's the same thing like the other day when I had only slept for a few hours. Like I
Yeah.
was dog tired. I did not know if I was going to be able to make it to the stream. But then
Try
when I got
taking
into
Seroquel.
Seroquel.
That'll knock you straight the fuck out.
Fuck out.
Yeah, big time.
Isn't that what Melonhead takes?
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah, he was talking about it. Yeah, he's
I
always
used to
saying
take
that.
in the past. I don't take it anymore. I haven't taken it in like years.
My daughter's on that, and like she
I take
sleeps.
that and that shit would
life
knock me
away.
out in an hour.
Yeah, it'll knock you out bad.
Yeah, Heather, that's what I'm on right now. Diet Mountain Dew. That's the pop that I've been stuck on for the last.
Hey,
few
and
months.
Mountain Dew, I heard it's got extra caffeine in it.
It
Is
does.
that true? Okay.
It does. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I hope you drink water, Popper, because you even with the diet with that, you got to drink water with that shit because you'll get fucking tract infections, urinary tract infections, really bad with that shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So probably 6, 7, 8 years ago, something like that.
All right, be our breast.
I was having issues that originally I was told was ulcers. Come and find out, it was a combination. It was ulcers, but it was also like gallstones or something like that.
That'll do it.
But I did have ulcers as well. But one of the last times I went to the emergency room because it was horrible one day. And I've always drank a lot of pop, but when I went into the emergency room, they had me give a urine sample and everything, and I sat in there, and they came in and talked to me, never said anything other than, the stomach pain. They gave me or the abdominal pain that I was having. They gave, said they were going to give me this and this, and I had already previously told them that I had been told that I had ulcers, and they said, that's what it is, and we'll just give you this and this. And they came in to do discharge, and they gave me like a clipboard to sign, and I tried sitting up, and I couldn't sit up because of my back. My lower back was hurting so bad.
Oh yeah.
And I told the lady, I'm like, or the nurse, I'm like, sorry, I'm like, I'm having like horrible back pains, and she's like, oh yeah, that's because you have a urinary tract infection. I'm like, you weren't going to tell me this?
That's a way to tell you about it. Nice.
Right?
But
Damn.
there have been times, and it's 100% it's because I drank so much pop. There have been times where I can't even get out of bed.
That's not good.
It takes me like an hour to like work up getting out of bed because my lower back hurts so bad. It doesn't happen very often.
You drink water?
Not nearly enough.
You ever have an upper endoscopy?
Mm-mm.
Where they stick the thing down your throat? I've had that done.
I need one too. I have a hernia up there that I need to have looked at.
They just put you to sleep. Like,
those are painful, right?
Yeah.
The hernia. Yeah, I was gonna say the procedure is not. They put you to sleep, general anesthesia, and they next thing you know you're awake. They just stick a camera down your throat, look at your guts and your stomach.
Kind of like they do a colonoscopy. They do that to you.
Yeah, it's just the other end.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about the other end, Montisha.
I know, but
speaking of stones,
maybe we could do both ends at the same time and see if we can touch cameras.
Speaking of stones, have any of you ever passed a fucking kidney stone?
I haven't, thank God.
Oh my God.
Yes, it feels like you're pissing razor blades.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even want to think about that.
The pain, like as it's coming through, and depending on how big or bad it is, like I had it one time for 4 fucking days. It started in my, like back where my kidneys are in my back. And it went all the way around my right side until it came down through the ureter and came out the end of the wiener. And I'm telling you right now, it was the most fucking pain. I was like doubled over in pain. And it's like, it's not like pain that comes and goes. It's constant pain all day long, nonstop.
And where your urinary tract is, where it comes out, it's just throbbing because it's inflamed. It hurts.
I had gallstones. I had to have my gallbladder removed. That was most fucking painful.
If you have them real bad, they'll go in with a little tiny thing and go in there and crush them.
Yeah, they break them down so they're easier to come through.
And the thing is, it's so when the first time I had that real bad abdominal pain, it was about 3 weeks after. This was back when me and my kids' mom were still together. She had just went through the exact same thing. She woke up, real bad abdominal pain. She was like vomiting to the point where she would dry heave. And so we took her to the emergency room, and it was her gallbladder. They actually went in and removed her gallbladder. So then like 3 weeks later, I start having the exact same symptoms. So I went to the ER, and they're like, well, it's uncommon for men to have gallbladder issues. It's ulcers. So I went on ulcers.
Yeah, it's your diet.
I went off of, I have ulcers for years. I'm talking like 8 years. And then finally, when it got to the point where it was like I would have this problem for a week and then it would go away for a week or two, and then I'd have it for a week. It was just constant, and it was, there were times where I would go into work or something like that, and I looked like I had the shit beat out of me because I would dry heave so bad that my eyes would be bloodshot, my eyes would be blackened around them, and so I ended up going see
Jesus, dude.
I ended up going seeing a specialist, and they did a colonoscopy, and come to find out, I did have slight ulcers. That wasn't my problem. It was the gallbladder, the thing that I thought it was from the very beginning. And I dealt with that shit for probably 10 years before.
Did you have pain in between your back, like up in your back? I had pain in my back between like my rib, my what do you call it? My shoulders.
Nope.
It
had
was so fucking bad.
I had a really
From the
intense
gallbladder, you mean?
From my gallbladder, yeah.
Yeah, that's because it produces a gas inside your body when it's bad that it gives you like a really, really bad like gas pain, and it's in weird fucking places up through your body. Sorry, Popper.
Yeah, mine was just like a really intense, kind of dull pain in like where your ribs meet your sternum, like right in the center.
Yeah.
And it would persist for days.
Some people
and
think
then
they're having a heart attack when they're having a gallbladder attack.
No problem, Morty.
And then, like I said, I would have that issue for 4 or 5 days, and then it makes you feel like you're real gassy and stuff like that. Like you got to keep burping to like relieve the pressure, but that doesn't do anything. And then finally, after 3-4 days or whatever, it would get so bad that I would start like vomiting and then dry heaving real bad. And I would do that for a day, and then it would go away.
Did you have it removed?
No. Oddly enough, I didn't have shit done. When I went and seen the specialist, and they set me up for a colonoscopy, and then when after that, he's like, okay, this is your problem. He gave me these big, tall, they were probably almost like huge bottles of this like syrupy clear liquid that was like sweet. They give it to they also use it for comatose patients for nutrition.
Yeah.
He gave me 2 big bottles of that, and he gave me, I want to say, Ativan.
Sucrose.
There was a name
for what? Anxiety?
I could be wrong on the Ativan. It was something to help me sleep.
They give you that for anxiety. It's a benzodiazepine.
Ativan will help you sleep. Yeah.
Which I don't take pills. I like it. I don't even like taking ibuprofen. I just started taking ibuprofen in the last couple of years. But I made it through an entire bottle of that syrupy stuff they gave me. I took the recommended dose every single day until that first bottle was gone.
Yeah.
Never had another problem with my gallbladder.
Yeah, that's sucrose. I know what you're talking about.
But I was supposed to, after I finished those 2 bottles, I was supposed to go back to him so we could discuss what we were going to do, whether I was going to have it removed. But I never went back to him, and I haven't had a problem since. And that's been probably almost 10, 12 years ago.
Well, knock on wood, so that you don't have a problem now. But they'll give you that, and they'll give you like a bottle of or 2 bottles sometimes if you're having those problems of the magnesium citrate, because a lot of times they think that you may have a blockage in your intestinal tract, and then you drink that, and then you better be near a toilet because it's coming out one way or another, and it empties you out completely, and it makes sure that your tract isn't blocked. And then if that doesn't work, then they give you the sucrose to try to bring that down, that inflammation down that's in the gallbladder and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm surprised you didn't have to have it removed with all that kind of pain and shit that you were having.
Well, and I think that's what was going to happen. I was supposed to go back to him and talk to him about it, and we were going to make a decision on what needed to be done. But I don't, I said it earlier tonight, I don't go to the doctor. Like, I have to be pretty bad off to go to the doctor.
Right. Chula, Morty stepped away for a moment. She'll be right back, though.
I had my gallbladder removed in 2007. I remember my ex-wife was pregnant for our son at the time when she brought me to the hospital. But, it was outpatient surgery. It was no big deal.
Right.
They go in there laparoscopically, fucking, they pull it out, and that's it. You know, I didn't have any problems after that. But I remember my wife was pregnant, and yeah, with my boy.
Yeah, ibuprofen I found out is bad for ulcers, for acid reflux, for respiratory issues. It depresses your respiratory volume. For some reason, I didn't know that, and I'm asthmatic, and I fucking used to eat ibuprofen like it was Tic Tacs. You know what I mean? And I'm like, why do I keep having these fucking asthma attacks? I didn't understand it, and I started taking Tylenol instead of the ibuprofen, and it completely stopped. So another more useless medical knowledge.
Yeah, my mom was an RN.
Mine is too.
I heard everything growing up. Like
My mother was was an RN. I mean, she still is, but she's retired.
my mom's 73. She's
right.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. My mother was an RN. My stepdad was a surgery technician. My aunt is a nurse. My other aunt was a nursing assistant. My wife was a nursing assistant and is now a phlebotomist and a dialysis technician. I was a paramedic and EMT. My sister is a dialysis technician and a phlebotomist. So my entire fucking family has been nothing but medical. So you could pretty much ask me a question. I'll probably be able to answer it.
Do you get medical symptoms and does
Yep.
it give you anxiety when you do?
Everything I get, because I know that's the problem with being a medic and being raised in a medical family.
I think my mom instilled that in me.
It's anybody,
so much that I'm like, oh my god.
Well, because you know so much about the medical field that every time something happens, you think that you know what it is. You diagnose yourself, and it's like, well, let's see, my left arm is hurting. Oh shit, I'm having a heart attack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just fucking ridiculous. I wish I didn't know the shit that I know sometimes because it wouldn't bother me so much.
And anxiety makes it way worse.
Yeah, it causes anxiety too. That's the worst part of it. Ooh, excuse me.
Yep.
I just seen a portion of BR Breast's upload. Apparently, Isaac is talking about Pennywise's mom. Are you serious?
What is going on?
What the fuck? Here, I'll put it on the screen real quick. Wolf posted this in the chat.
I heard part of what you said.
It said, I just seen a portion of BR Breast's upload. Apparently, Isaac is talking about Pennywise's mom. Does he have nothing in the world to do?
He starts fucking with my mother. I will literally drive to fucking Pennsylvania and fucking punch his fucking face.
I know you will.
He starts fucking harassing her. I'm telling you right now, motherfucker. Don't even try it. How fucking low are you gonna go, motherfucker? How low are you gonna go? You're gonna start harassing my 73-year-old mother? Why? What did she do to you? Huh? What the fuck did she do to you? You fucking piece of shit. And you're gonna get off on that, you fucking big fat motherfucker?
I'll never understand that part of it. If you're gonna come after like us personally, I can kind of understand that. But to go after like any friends of us or our families and stuff makes no fucking sense to me at all.
I mean, she'll probably tell you to go fuck it. Because how do you think I got my mouth? My mom. He can call her once if he can even figure it the fuck out. But yeah, she'll call me saying, I don't know who this person is. And I'll say, fucking ignore him and block him. But you are fucking stooping so fucking low, I'm almost ready to get in my fucking car, okay, and find you. And I'm not fucking kidding.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. That's lower than low, truthfully, when you go for that shit. I'm sorry. Oh Lord. When does it stop?
And he does not want me to roll up. Because I don't give a fuck if you call the police or not. I'm going to go there and do what I need to do. And if I have to fucking spend a weekend in jail or some shit, then I'll fucking do it. It's not like I've never been arrested before. It's not like I've never been in jail before. It
Well,
ain't
and
a big deal, motherfucker.
you know what? Happy, you're right, and you're not the only one that said that. Honestly, dude.
Yeah, and I was
One of these
actually
days,
just getting ready to say that.
yeah, one of these days, it's gonna be the wrong fucking person, and somebody's gonna like unload on him, and that's gonna be it. Like you just can't do that to people for this long and just think you're always gonna get away with it, you know?
Why don't Isaac, motherfucker? Why don't you pick on me? Why don't you come on this fucking panel right now and pick on me? You gonna pick on my 73-year-old fucking mother? Like, seriously? Come on. Come on here and pick on me directly. You fucking coward cunt. I'd like to see you do that. Your character is fucked. All of it. Seriously. Pick on me. And stop picking on family. You're so fucking weak. You won't pick on me. Because you know you can't handle yourself. You know, you want my fucking address, I'll give it to you. Come up and see me. I'll knock your fat fucking ass out right in front of my fucking house. So fucking man up and talk to me directly. If you have the fucking balls, which I don't think you do. I'm fucking done. Sorry.
Gotcha. Hey, you ain't gotta apologize. You're not the only one that feels that way, bro. Not even close. All I'll say to that is amen.
Hey, Julie. Yeah, and I've said it in some of our streams before that exactly what I think it was it Be Happy that said it, that one day you know, and you think you'd be a little bit more careful about it because one day, you know, you never know who you're fucking with online.
That's the worst part of it, yeah.
And it could be and he's got 4 kids. Right?
That's the biggest part I'd be worried about is protecting the kids, you know? You get one of the like, what if you were fucking talking to somebody in here that was in a gang or something like that? You know what I'm saying? And you fucking piss them off, and they come hunting for you. Like that's what I'm saying. In that sense, that's what I'd be worried about.
From Florida to fucking Vermont in the same club. We are
right
from there to there. If I drop some calls, if he fucks with me this much, I can guarantee I don't even have to take care of this shit. I can say, you know,
that's the truth.
And I'm not gonna speak for Rachel, but I don't know
we already know,
and she can do the exact same fucking thing.
And I definitely wouldn't want to fuck with who she's got on her fucking phone list. I'm telling you right now. I did some research and I already knew who that was.
Mm-hmm.
Based on some documentaries I've seen. Fuck you, dude. That's all I gotta say. That motherfucker.
I tell you right now, he's fucking playing with fire.
And hey,
literally, I am fucking 4 or 5 hours away from him.
Hey, Isaac, if you're curious to know who we're talking about, ask your fucking buddy Steve, because Steve blocked her ass as soon as he found out.
Yeah, Steve knows all about it, and he knows what. There's a reason why he blocked it or blocked her. Them people ain't no fucking joke. That's all I gotta say. And they're not friends; they're family to her. That's the difference.
Keep it up, motherfucker. You're gonna get fucking sideswiped by someone you don't even know who the fuck is coming. It might not even be me. It might not be Rachel. It'll be someone else. And you're gonna be fucking standing out there with your fucking 600-pound ass. Good luck running. Okay? Because you will get taken down so fucking fast.
I'm in here twice, right?
Yeah, you are.
Let me fix it.
I was waiting for the other one up top to start talking too. I was like, how the fuck she do that? You just want me to pull one out? Okay.
Yeah, that happened to Rachel the other day too.
I know.
She was.
Let me just do this. Oh, she did it. Okay. There you go. Are you back, hon? Not yet.
My girl's in Delaware right now. I'll fucking call her tonight and say, babe, don't take the fucking thing back up. I'll come down and get you. But on the way fucking there, we're going to fucking Pennsylvania.
Speaking of I got a question. Have you been there, Penny, to Delaware?
I've been to her parents' house, yes.
What is it like there? I've always wondered what the fuck Delaware. I've always imagined it as being a very boring state.
No, it's right on the water. It's her parents have a shit ton of money.
They
have one in Maine.
That's where I've always wanted to go, is Maine.
So they spend the summers in Maine and the winters in Delaware.
There you go.
Maine, Oregon, and Washington, Washington State.
Morty, what are
the only 3 continental states that I've never been to.
There, are you here, Morty?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I just took your other one out for you. No worries.
Okay, thank you. What's going on? I left for a little bit and I heard Pennywise going off, so I was in the stream. But I think he was
fucking with my mom. Apparently, that's what Wolf Den said.
Yeah, there's a video that's out where they caught him talking shit in a DM with BR Breast. They put it out and saying that it's interesting what they have on your mother, and they're putting that out. And
on Twitter,
about her, she's 73 years old, lives in a retirement home.
It's what he was saying in a DM.
I can guarantee it's all fucking lies. My mother's done nothing. She's never been arrested in her life. She's fucking 73 years old. She lives in a. I don't know what they could say about her. What? Oh, she goes to bingo on Thursday.
Oh, all because of Whitney's shit, of course.
You know what? I really want to say this. I think we need to make a trip to PA, and I'm not kidding.
I will fuck that dude up in a fucking instant.
I keep saying,
like I told them, I don't care if he calls the fucking police or not. You start fucking with my family like this, I ain't afraid to drive.
Penny, when we get off of here, I want to talk to you.
All right.
I mean, we could talk in a group talk, all of us, too. I mean, but I really want to make plans. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, let's see what I got. What time is it?
Like, I'm not threatening him.
I'm just keep
his shit up.
I'm not
say, oh, you're threatening me. No, I'm not threatening you. I'm going to go down and talk to you. That's what I'm going to do.
No, I'm saying
we'll have a little conversation.
I've got time. I'm not working. So, I've always wanted to go down there and check Gettysburg.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Well, it is midnight here too, so I think I'm going to cut this, guys, if that's okay with you guys up here on the panel.
Sounds good.
I'm trying to keep them a little smaller than what they've been, and I think I'm going to go to doing it every other day, everybody, unless you guys request it for some reason. But I think, let's see, today is what, Wednesday, so Thursday, tomorrow. I think I'm going to pop back up Friday and on the weekends maybe, but I'm going to break it down to like every other day or every couple of days. It's a lot for a lot of us. You know, we have jobs or some of us have jobs and families, things to do early in the morning. So when it gets late like this and we're going every single day, it just gets to be a lot. But, and now if you guys, I get messages and everybody's saying on, Twitter that they want me to do it, that'll be different. But that doesn't mean everybody has to be here either way. So,
and if something big happens,
oh yeah, of course,
go live, but
we'll always be up for that. But
it would also be nice to kind of set up, and not really for me, because it doesn't matter for me right now because I don't go back to work for almost a month, or 3 weeks. But it'd be nice to try to get it, because Rachel always has to leave. It'd be nice to,
no problem,
start a little bit, if we're going to go 2 hours, start it, maybe 8:30, something like that, so she can stick around for the whole thing.
And that's the thing is I really every time I say 8:30, 9 o'clock, I'm going to try. I try to get it started by 8:30, and then either something happens right before I'm going in, and then we get in and we have to talk about things for a little bit, and then I have technical difficulties like I've had for 2 days now, and then I look at, by the time I start, it's like fucking 10 o'clock. So
right.
So I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. I'm not a professional, but I'm trying to get there. But I do appreciate all you guys being here tonight. Debbie Thompson, Lazy Bum, Be Happy. April Dawn, welcome and thank you for being here once again. Robin Lurks, of course, Strike First, Strike Hard. And Wolf Den, thank you, sir, once again. Sassy Spicy, Julie Moon. Sorry, guys. Chula. Oh, yes. Chula was in here. Morty and said hi, Morty. And when you stepped out, so I told her that you had stepped out and you'd be back shortly.
Okay.
Chula. Let's see who else we got here. BR Breast Archives. Jump back up. Yeah, scroll all the way up to the top here.
Julie. Yeah. All right.
Stranger Than Fiction. Of course, Broken Raikou. Kimberly's Memories, once again, hun, thanks so much for being here. And yes, you are part of the community, dear. No worries. And come on, let's see. I think that about does it. Of course, I do want to thank our gorgeous little Miss Rachel for being here and pushing it as far as she absolutely can. Pennywise, the dancing clown. Our beautiful little Miss Evil Queen Morticia.
Thank you for having me, as always.
My brother in arms, Mr. Big Popper, once again, and all of you guys. I absolutely love you. We all love you. Anybody that's subbed, and Pookie, of course, sir. I'm sorry I didn't see you there for a minute. Anybody that subbed to the channel, once again, thank you so much. It's much appreciated. I love you guys. As I said, I may not be here tomorrow night, but most definitely I will be here Friday night, and hope to see you then. Good night.
Good night.